I said
We have a
broadcast.
podcast? Oh, broadcast.
Podcast.
I heard podcast. I was like, we have a podcast? That's news to me.
We are live.
Yeah, hi, hello. Alright, but as we jump into it, our adventurers had wandered into a strange, shadowy mansion somewhere they couldn't seem to easily escape from. From puzzle rooms to more deadly traps and games, the shadows within welcomed you to a game Diane seemed to have placed you in. Finding tricks in the rugs and other objects within, it was clear that things were not as they seemed. Dim purple light shined through the windows leading into nowhere. Fresh food was placed within a lavish dining room, and Mayor Muno wound up swapping bodies. More importantly, souls, which may be cleared up or leads to other questions. That Mayor perhaps does have a soul, despite being a construct. And Mayor tasted food for the first time, but the swap didn't last very long, as barely got into sleep before you were swapped back bodies. You also spoke with some chatty mushrooms who grew in one of the rooms, then barricaded yourselves into one room just in case things weren't as safe as they at first seemed in this little resting area. It was silence and rest welcomed you all as what you assume as morning came eventually. You read the door that seemed to be the end goal of Diane's game, and went from fighting a massive stone snake to puzzling out a ballroom tune and putting down some books that decided to try to fight you. Along the way, finding various coins and other treasures, even a pearl within a wine barrel, and solved a few more puzzles to do with pots and vases. Eventually ending your game to gather all the pieces to the slots inside the door as you rested for a bit, investigating some of the magical items you had. You did also fight some zombies. Can't forget those. That you didn't like, but you did fight those. And you were rewarded for your efforts with some much needed protection and utility, perhaps. Perhaps. Let me make sure this is not... Okay, good. So I will move you back here. What are you guys going to do?
I'm going to put the hole down on the floor, and I'm going to put my magic rug in the hole.
Yeah, you did keep that. Do we need a portable hole inventory slot? We probably should. Yeah, I did have that, so here you go. I figured you guys would like to know what's inside the portable hole. You guys should be able to edit that.
I cannot edit.
That's real sad because you're the one that's most important to edit.
There you go. Now you all should be able to edit it.
There
I'll let you all see it, not edited.
Yep.
I'm real bad at that.
Magic rug. That's not how you spell rug. Magic rug. Pick up the rug. Or pick up the hole. Not the rug. Put the rug down. Pick the rug back
up. You pick up the portable hole after throwing what you can. I guess if you want to add, Muno, you were saying you wanted to throw your whatchamacallits in it.
Leather armor.
And the arrows.
What is this? Car driven by talking cow?
What?
Excuse me? Excuse me?
What do you mean? It says car driven by talking cow.
Where? What are you?
Inside the portable hole.
Yeah.
What? My rug's gone.
Where's the right? Daryl was editing it, wasn't he? And as you typed that.
Yeah, car driven by talking cow. It's the only thing that's in the portable hole.
Okay, I'm gonna add the magic rug back.
Yeah. Daryl, you confused everyone.
I didn't do it. It was already in there when I got the sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Ignore the literal video evidence of me typing it in.
I was about to say, you say that. You do know.
then I can
You were streaming.
get rid of the leather armor. I forgot I have a potion of fireworks.
Wow.
You always do, and then you always remember. You're like, oh yeah.
It's not every day I have a potion of fireworks.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys ready to approach the door?
I think so.
Let's go.
I'm curious.
This can't end poorly at all.
No, absolutely not. Now, who's putting them in? I believe Mare was holding on. One of you was holding on to all of them at one point. That doesn't mean you have to put them in, though.
Let's just like everyone put one piece in, you know?
There is 5 pieces, so somebody gets
We're
to put in
all
2.
in
Unless
this.
Shawn's Echo puts one in.
Can Sean's Echo hold stuff? Yeah.
I thought Dicey was holding on to them all.
Yeah, but, you guys can all hold on to them and then put them all in together, you know?
I'll go put them all in.
Alright. Alright, Muno, you
We're all
walk up to the door.
So I think Muno
Guys,
took the first one and we just gave them all the rest. I'm gonna is Chris gonna stand in sight of if something goes wrong, but not in range of blow up if something goes wrong? And
How? I'm standing 30 feet away, 25 feet away from the door. I don't.
Mare?
You a little nervous there?
I
You just gonna stay back there with the statue?
no. I have to move manually.
Walk from the balcony.
Alright. Well, let's go.
match the
Nice small-
symbols.
Yeah, I'll do that. Oh,
He's shouting. Match the symbols. Make sure you get that right. Peeking around the fucking column there. You do. You put in the triangle and the square, and then the other triangle, the other one, last one with a rose on it. Nothing seems to happen as you put them in, but when you put the final one in, there's a small little shimmer, almost iridescent, that goes up throughout the entire door, and it begins to fall into a recess within the ground. Stone grinds against stone. You immediately are hit with a strong smell of jasmine. It's nice. If I can do this, please. Oh, that's why I was hitting the wrong button. And inside is a pretty lavish bedroom. And you see to your left a set of wardrobes, looks like some fancy hats on top of it. In the corner, at this point you're used to seeing these strange corners with wine in them. And there also appears to be rose petals scattered throughout the entire left side. These massive windows that give a very bright purple light and hue over the entire room. Fireplace that's also turned off currently in the left side. And along the right, there appears to be rows of books on a very beautiful looking bookcase. And some sort of a corner that looks like clothes are being made there.
I think the book's
scattered
magical.
about. No, Jesus. You rushing in there?
Oh, I'm gonna let someone else set off the trap.
Muno's gonna look around, see if there's.
We'll look for traps.
Yeah. Also checking for illusions as well.
Yeah, make a perception check.
Felwyn will aid you.
You have advantage. You do see the chest that's on the right side.
Investigation or perception?
It's up to you on if you're touching things or if you're looking at things.
Looking at things. I don't want to touch anything just yet.
Yeah.
We're winning.
As Mare walks in and does touch things.
Sam, Iskra
Yeah,
still
I'm
has
looking for traps.
detect magic,
Okay.
so
What's in that chest over here?
it's a
Uno?
mimic. That's what's in that chest over there, Muno.
What?
Stop touching things.
I'm not touching things. I'm actively not touching anything.
Mare's touching,
Yet.
looking for traps, and anything that's
I'm curious of what's in here.
Is it a mimic?
You do. Jesus, calm down. You do get a small ping of magic from somewhere within that chest as you walk forward. It is very small and
Just like me.
stay. I suppose it's not. It's small, way smaller than you. The little ping of magic. That appears to be divination. Strangely enough,
I don't trust that.
mixed with enchantment.
I will
I double
mention
don't
it
trust
to the
that.
party.
Why is there rose petals around this chair?
Yeah, it's around that chair. I did say.
Muno's
Cuck chair,
absolutely.
cuck chair.
Wait.
No, this is. I don't think that bed's being used. I think this is being used because it's around this, not the bed. I think this is the cuck bed.
Cuck bed, cuck bed.
Looking around, you do pretty immediately notice that the chest seems to have something on top of it. Carved on top of it is 5 turnable dials. All have 5 sides with numbers 1 through 5 on them.
Oh no.
And you also notice there is it looks like a book, Muno, that you see pretty, it's not too clearly, on the bed, and the side table also appears to have some sort of a note or piece of parchment. It's been like very worn inside the side table over here. Mare, as you are looking around and investigating, you also find a few sets of notes within the work tables and along the sewing machine here.
Hold on. If Sandra was here, those buttons would be gone in an instant.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I'm going to inspect said notes.
Okay.
It's too much fucking orange.
So I assume you pick up the book.
Yeah, I'll look through it.
Okay, so I can give you access to that.
Oh, great! I have to read a book. I was just saying about it.
Read?
Yeah, apparently. But the notes that you find, what?
Apparently.
Oh. Yeah. The note that you find is more so on the table with all the spools and fabric and needles and stuff. Looks like a small piece of parchment that's written on it says, "Drink less poison. You're starting to look ill." And "you're starting to look ill" has quotations around it. And then there's some numbers, looks like measurements and stuff. And then scrawled a little bit more messily along the bottom, it looks like the quill was pushed into the parchment a little bit rougher. It says, "Worrying her, withered, wrong fabric, wrong needle, wrong everything, ugly."
Was this Mithra? Mithra. She's a woman in Dark Souls 2 who drank poison because she believed it made her more beautiful until she turned into a headless gorgon thing and withered away. And at the base of her castle is a guy who became a demon because he ate so much trying to become fat enough to attract her.
Oh,
Wow, interesting.
Well, Muno's gonna read out the journal to everyone, so you can give them the rest.
Okay.
Who? How
The
do you
other,
pronounce that name? Something Moonglow.
Itire.
Itire. Okay. I was reading that. I was like, how do you pronounce that?
Yeah, that is very fair. But it is a Tire moon glow.
The moon glow, that's an important. We've heard something. Moon glow, right?
You have. There were the Moonglow Farms on the left side of the
Yes.
of Lunarum. But the other set of notes within all that other stuff, you do find says she liked dresses form-fitting up top and free-flowing on the bottom, pink, white, green with a question mark, and then sort of on the side of that nature pattern. And there is a long list of measurements from height to bust, like leg length, and
No, we're gonna have
various
to.
like adjustments that are made.
We're gonna have to know tailoring lingo for this to work. Mono, this looks like your specialty. You've played
All
with
right.
dresses before.
Yeah, as Mara's been learning how.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was the
you're
whole
so right.
Mare
I
thing.
completely Mare actually has your thing.
I know you were trying to be a
I'm
dick, but then
so
Mare's
sorry.
like,
Actually, I understand some of this.
Mare's actively
You're
making
right.
dresses, and you're over here trying to be an asshole.
Yeah. So on top of the leather journal, you do also notice there's a free parchment piece that's kind of slotted in there. That looks like it was ripped off and ripped in half. That says roses, pink gems, rose quartz with question mark next to it, jasmine and wine. It just looks like a random list of things. That was placed within the page that starts talking about Etire. And you, the note that is in the side table, I assume you also take a look at, Muno.
Yeah.
It seems like a crumpled up piece of paper that is within there has been abused. That just, when you uncrumple it, says, "Fine, charming man, toned, skilled with a blade." And then there's a lot of space on the page, and it continues, "Skilled with poison and deceit, sour, spoiled, decaying."
Is he talking about himself? Is that rude? I'm sorry.
Can you like put that in the chat so I can reread it? The note.
Absolutely. Let me see if this actually works, because I did it. Okay, there we go. I did it in case you guys did want that. Whoops, excuse me. Come back here.
Is there
I was
anything
not
in
done
this
with you.
dresser right here?
There doesn't appear to be, no.
Do we
Seems
have
full
to?
of dust, if anything.
Do we have to finish the dress? Or
I don't know. We're looking for a set of numbers, but like, are we supposed to finish the dress and then get measurements from that?
maybe? Was there anything? What's it called? Any illusions in
No,
this room? Okay.
it doesn't appear to be. Have any of you tried to, like, mess with the actual dials or anything?
I don't think so.
Is they're all
Are
currently on
nope,
1?
1 and 3 supposed to be the same.
Oh, no, they're not. Oh, that is one. I hit the wrong things. There we go. Nope, not that one. Yoink. There we go. I had made copies because I was trying to like copy and paste the code to do that. So that's why.
Yeah, I just make sure we got the.
And
think
the
I
table
could.
over here, I'm assuming is wine.
Yep, it is. But sorry, I was trying to fix the note thing. Did has anyone messed with
How
the
many?
dials? No, right?
How many dials are there?
There's 5. If you hover above it, you should be able to see the thing. But
Yeah.
maybe I didn't.
You did.
Okay.
Maybe we're just supposed to count the items.
Maybe.
I mean, roses, pink gems, jasmine, wine, that's 4 things. If one of them ends up like 12, then it'd be 1, 2, 4, 7, 9 or something. But, obviously you can't go with 5, but
Roses. There's only rose petals in this room. I'm not counting all the rose petals.
is there any actual, like, rose anywhere in the room, Sam?
Nope. Doesn't look like it.
For the wine, how many cups are there on this table? Just the 2?
2. Only 2
I
wine
cast
glasses.
minting on the rose
Anything.
petals. Do they put together the rose?
No.
Muno, I think just gonna pour 2 glasses of wine. I'm just gonna
You
set
do.
it there.
If
I'm
it
just gonna leave it there.
bothers you, I can count the rose petals.
No, I don't
That's
think
more.
that's it.
Yeah. Anything inside the fireplace?
I'm gonna make an investigation or perception check. You're looking in there.
Alright.
I will fiddle with the dials.
I'm gonna give myself guidance.
Right. As you do, and you move it to the 2, you see it's like a weird line box looking thing. Move it to a 3, there's a triangle. 4, there's a square. 5, a pentagon.
Can I just
Back to 1 has
make
nothing.
it line up with the 5 slabs outside the door?
You can. So you make it to a triangle, or a 3, 4 for the square, and then triangle, triangle, triangle.
That wasn't supposed to be advantage, but sure.
So with an 18, as you... oh, not 18, sorry.
21.
I spoke too soon. You look inside. It looks like this is a normal fireplace at first glance. I mean, just hasn't been burned in a while. And then you notice in the actual ashes, looks like there's a ring, a golden ring.
5?
Can I inspect any of like the bodices of like the dresses and stuff for roses?
Yeah, absolutely. Can,
Not
make an
actually
invest-
touching.
I think someone needs in my
Okay.
house. Hold on.
Okay.
Not actually
But-
touching the ring, but gonna pick the ring up.
Yeah,
It's not
Well-
magical. You can touch it. I had my detect magic through the room,
So he's
so
gonna pick the ring up and see if there's any they clean it up and look if there's any engravings on it.
there is, or it looks like an engraving on the inside of the ring that just has a D and then an I.
Dion's ring. Right? I'm assuming.
I'm back.
Welcome back. But you start turning the dials and to match that Iskra, and you all hear a click as this adamantine chest, which I did not mention was a very heavy looking chest, clicks open and the top like juts up a little bit. You opening it?
sir,
Trap.
I will warn. Izzy's right, and they said it. I'm gonna check for traps.
I'll give advantage.
Yeah, you get to look at advantage. You're investigating, touching it, making sure when you open it, it doesn't attack you. There's no teeth on this.
13.
Why do you sound so worried about that?
Doesn't seem like a very good roll.
You feel pretty confident there's no traps, and lift it up. It takes a good bit of heft to actually lift the chest. The chest lid. It is very heavy, and hits the stone on the back with a pretty heavy thud. And inside, you see looks like a small crate of inks, some sewn together things of parchment. Looks like
There's ink.
a gold coin on a velvet like pillow as
Does it
well. A
look
coin.
similar to the coin I have?
I was just about to say that it does look similar with the on at least to one side of the 2 circles and 9 smaller circles that has been previously identified to you as a symbol of mammon is on one side of the coin.
Somebody else should hold on to this because we don't want all of them in one pocket.
Makes sense to me. If you wish, I can hold it, or Muno.
I hand it to Mare. I was about to say I don't care. I do care. I hand it to Mare.
There also underneath that seems to be 2 sets of very finely made
Is
clothes.
the
Looks like a
coin?
dress and some sort of a suit. That is the coin what?
You finish, then I'll ask my question.
And lastly, there is a set of 2 dark steel rings, similar to ones that a few of you have seen before.
Is the coin what's giving off the magic?
Yes, it is.
Ooh, well, who recognizes the rings and why? Because that doesn't.
You and Shawin would, as the dark steel rings
Oh,
look
they're the
very
rings that
similar to the
broke?
rings that were broke,
Okay.
on people.
Yeah. I hand Mare 50 gold pieces worth of ink.
I already have 100.
Yes, but we're mages. We will go through that. It
150.
costs 50 gold pieces of ink every time you add a spell.
Swin!
Oh, yeah. Swin! No one pointed that out yet.
I saw it. I was just being nice.
Swin!
I would like to look through the parchment, see if there's anything on it.
The Swin.
Do you mind if I look at the suit?
I will pass the clothes out of the chest and over to Dicey.
You can.
Throw him in Muno's face.
Iskra, be polite about it.
Muna will.
And do you guys want me to read out loud the dark leather journal, or have you all read through it?
I have read it, personally.
The one you popped up that mentioned Dione stuff?
Did you already read that out loud?
Muna was the one who read out the dark leather journal.
Yeah, but Sam
but
said what was in it to all of us.
Yeah.
When they were reading it to you
sent it. Yeah. That's why you were sent it to read.
Yeah.
Yeah, you start to look through the parchment.
Oh, Dicey,
here.
I don't think the I is Dione. I think the I is
yeah. It just clicked to.
Swin.
That's it. It'll be there forever. I can't escape it now.
The rings aren't currently magical, correct?
Nope. You looking them over more?
Yes, I would like to inspect them. Oh, I said I want to look through the paper. Is there anything in there first?
Hold on a second.
Why is Muno in the corner?
Well, Muna was gonna put the male clothes up on the mannequin.
Oh, that makes sense.
They look. They look very, again, finely made. There's a lot of detail and in the stitching. of these clothes. They are white, and the more you look at them, it kind of looks like
Wedding clothes?
potentially wedding clothes, yes.
Yeah,
And when you look inside of the the rings, you do see the phrase carved into each of them that says "Love is forever."
I'm gonna guess the fact that it's locked away in this chest and that one of the rings was in the furnace thing, that's not true.
It did not work out. But Mono is probably gonna move the both mannequins together, put the groom's clothes and the bride's clothes on them.
Okay. Are you reading the sewn together parchment out loud to them? Are you?
Yes, if there's anything on, I will read it out.
yeah, I see it.
Yeah, there definitely is stuff that is on it.
I have the thing open.
I didn't have it up.
Did I accidentally give it to Izzy and not? I did. I gave it to Izzy and not Thurl.
Yeah,
That's why.
I didn't have it.
I was wondering why
like,
no one was saying
"Why did
anything.
you
I was
write
like,
it?" Yeah.
I asked why. I'm like, I
I
asked for it twice because I never got it. You know.
I saw Nifty and thought it was you. I'm sorry. I'm gonna blame you for always changing your name, even though Izzy
It's
has
not
not in
my
a long
fault.
time.
Izzy's the one that did it this time. Their nifty circle. That one's not on me.
I got the parchment.
Oh.
Okay, that's good. But you as you move both the mannequins together and put the outfits on, they complement each other very nicely. Nothing seems to inherently happen, but it's very clear this was meant to be worn together. Very a fine amount of detail that is on it. And similar to the notes that you found, there appears to be roses that are carved into it and a bunch of nature along the bottom of the dress. It is very beautiful.
Do I know who the unlucky seven are? Is that like a name of like the gods or something?
The pantheon of death is also known as the unlucky seven or the seven tolls. Usually, so yeah, the gods of death.
Cool, great.
So you would know that, and the Sildamaris name as well. You do know, and Nilsarin you do know as well, as that is the current Count of Lunarum. Is Count Nilsarin Sildamaris.
so
I think the people in charge are just incompetent. It sounds like this guy's put a lot of people on the ground and nobody's questioned it. Just saying. Uh,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna pocket the rings, by the way.
Okay. Yeah, you can. And
Unless
the
it,
moon drop also was something that you guys had heard whispered about, that there were royals and stuff going to the moon drop inn, is what they had called it. I believe Muno overheard it within one of the markets that had mentioned, just had mentioned royals and stuff.
The bookshelf here, is there any books that like stand out? Is there like a theme or
It won't even make you roll for it. It doesn't appear to be. There is plenty of volumes of like how to sew and embroidering and like color coordination stuff. There's also it looks like rows of different books on like how to forge, and just different skill books basically on how to add small details to things, and looks like somebody was very much spending a lot of time trying to learn how to perfect sewing and perhaps even custom making these rings, or at least etching them, which is, you can probably see there's not a lot on forging, but more so on the actual carving. So you can assume it's that the rings at the very least were custom carved by, you assume, Diani.
Seemed like he did a lot for a girl he fancied.
And it kind of sounds like she didn't fancy him.
What do you mean the saddest pseudonym ever?
He flipped 2 letters and removed a space and said, "Good enough, Chief." It's even still pronounced the same. It's still Diani.
It's DNI.
No.
Is there anything in these shelves right here?
I don't know what, but I feel like I'm missing something great.
What is he?
Well,
And this basically is what he's pointing out, is that on the bandit note,
Yeah, it's
DNI or
he just flipped.
no, I'm like, just I don't know if I'm dumb. I just can't put the connections together.
What are you trying to put together?
So, is it people have a choice to either talk to him or they play the game?
I
Us-
think, I guess if the DM wants to just tell us, I was gonna answer based off what
Yeah, you explain it, and I'll clear up if there is anything on what you guys think.
From my understanding, based off of it, is he was basically like he offered aid to some people who were actually like his friend or something, but then others he played this poison game with where they could win his aid, it sounds like. And he's as he went off the deep end, not only did he start poisoning himself to guarantee they would lose, but it sounds like he was more and more getting twisted of like, if only they would just, be worthy of my aid in the first place, they wouldn't have to sell their soul to play my game. And it sounds like he kind of racked up a lot of debt through potentially covering that up and his other thrill-seeking activities. And because of that, made a deal with the Death Riders.
As you all did also find the note from Aleki to Diani that had mentioned meeting them, anyways, past the point of when Aleki had vanished, and Diani had also vanished pretty soon after receiving that letter.
There's a
So that is
non-zero
appropriate.
chance he is one of the Death Riders, by the way.
And as you're looking through all these things over here, there is a lot of like fancy hats that seem to be made. Oh, more towards the back, you can tell they're like the beginning starter versions of hats that were being made, as they're kind of wonky. The sewing's kind of very obvious or not the right color, look a bit off. And even in the wardrobes, there appears to be a mixture of perhaps custom-made clothing. You see some piles that are in there of clothing that is clearly cut, or like parts that were removed and maybe used on something else. It's unclear. And there's a few sets of nice clothing that has been made and looks decent, but not necessarily very worn.
Hey,
More so
Mare,
just a lot of
there's
experimenting.
probably fabric here you can use.
I'm starting to feel bad for taking as much as I have.
He is a murderer who is quite likely in league with a group of people who are trying to murder a whole lot more people. Take everything of his you want.
And to be fair, we were attacked while playing the game, so
Also, Who's enforcing this game if he's not here?
I
The
don't.
shadows.
So what I think is happening is I think we broke in. I don't think there is a game happening here. I think the fact that he's not in here and that we just broke into this chest, I don't think we're supposed to be in this chest. I think that we stumbled into the game and the shadows are following their preset orders of play out the game, and that this is part of his deal, is that if you win his game, you win his aid, right?
I guess.
And so that's the shadows play through the people he sends through. But we ended up here when we weren't supposed to, and the shadows are just like following a preset guide of orders. They're like my unseen servant. They're not sentient. They just
But
do as told.
and since we've technically won the game, there's no shadows.
Yeah. So this is when Dione is supposed to come out of his bedroom that he's probably normally spends the time sitting in and waiting for. Either he decides that they took too long and so he comes out and kills them all, or they open the door and he comes out proud and boasting, right? And so I think wherever he is, whatever he's doing, stumbled into and triggered the game, but it wasn't his intent. I don't think he wanted to play the game with us.
There's got to be more somehow.
And as Muno says that out loud, as if answering his
I
pondering.
wasn't. It didn't want an answer. That's a rhetorical question.
Yeah, this is all your fault.
There is suddenly a shouting scream followed by silence as a voice. Hold on, excuse you.
No.
Muno
No,
really
excuse-
had to say, well, that's all of them then.
I said there's got to be more in this room.
We're free.
Oh no, Muno didn't say we're gonna be free. Muno's wondering how the fuck we're gonna get out of here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a a voice that echoes from the other room. And
There's a
it
what?
sounds- a voice. What did you think I said?
Oh, do you mean from this room?
No, from out here, from just in general. Well, yeah, I guess out here in this room, in the main hall,
Okay.
basically.
Like, there's another room.
No. There's an illusion room that just, if Muda had actually touched the wall, it was behind the fireplace. It was real
I would have
unfortunate.
seen it though.
You would have. It's okay. That's not true. No, it's back out in the main hall. Do you hear it's a very breathy sound, and it feels like there's a cold breath on your neck just hearing it. It's very unsettling. And it almost seems to fade in and out as it speaks and echoes through the halls. Yes, I have arrived, and I see just in time. You've won my game. All alive, it seems.
There's gonna be a joke to be made.
Do we recognize the voice? Because the third Death Rider did talk to us. Is it the same dude, or is it not?
Yes, you also notice the cape that the person is currently wearing.
Oh, I didn't know we could see him.
Oh no,
Yes,
I don't like
oh,
the
If we
look.
look outside the door.
Well,
Yes.
I wasn't. I'm just saying. I called he was the third Death Rider, and I just wanted to get that confirmation out there. Okay.
You have.
Well,
Standing behind the railing is a shadow, more clear to you all than the rest have been, with white, tiny pupils that look as if, even from there, they are staring at each of you directly at any time and any place without moving his head. The lights dim the entirety of this mansion slightly as he steps forward, and the cloak that is on him falls away, almost through parts of his body, strangely, and the creature frees itself of the fabric. You see the frame of an emaciated humanoid. hard to tell any other details than that, other than the bones and lanky features. And in his hands lays a limp tabaxi, showing his strength regardless of his stature, who he throws over the balcony a good 30 feet above you all.
Do
There's
we
a sickening thud, followed by a pool of blood over the dark floor.
recognize the tabaxi?
You do not.
Good, it's not our friend from the...
Yeah.
Was Sam, I don't do names. You know the name of the boyfriend that he didn't like because the other girls seemed to actually be liking in the arranged marriage?
Well, that becomes a little complicated. You assume that the brother of well, I don't know actually. You haven't seen Count Nosara and Sildamara, so you don't know what his brother would
So
look
we
like.
don't know that, but we have the last name. I mean, like we have
Yes,
a name.
Sildamara's.
I don't remember that name, but Isker would ask, "Was that?" And then the name was my point.
Oh,
We had
okay. If
a
it was
name
that
to work.
Zanril.
Yes, we had a
It
name
was the
to work
brother.
with. I couldn't remember the name.
You just asked that out loud.
Yes.
Is that Zanril? There's a light chuckle, and Creature shakes his head. No. That fool's been long dead.
Oh.
No, I really wish I could have been here to watch this myself, but I'm afraid I had to rid a pest for a friend. Looks kind of disgusted down at the ground at the body. And while I wish I could send you on your way with the prizes you won and pride in beating me, although while I wasn't here, I fear I have no choice but to silence the pests you've become to him. Orders are orders, and it's not personal, I assure you, but given your strength, I see you all will make fine shadows under my control.
I think that since we won a prize, you should give us a free round.
He chuckles.
You like your games, right?
Attack me. Make a persuasion check at disadvantage.
He likes his games. We won. Isker's cute, you know, like...
Isker's cute. Yeah, throw that in there.
It's literally... My backstory advantage is that Iskra is cute, and people like her because of that, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Was it persuasion? No? That should have been disadvantage 6.
So with a 6, there's a darkness that rises from his palm. And as the creature on the balcony pulls back almost like an invisible sheet, slowly you all watch as from the ground a rippling darkness pulls up from the corpse below him, and a vague visage of the tabaxi below appears. Glowing white eyes look around as if taking in the new space, a little scared almost. And you hear a dark whisper, "Kill them." And the shadow's head snaps to your group. And
While
I need you all to roll initiative.
Yeah, we were already there.
Yeah.
while he's going through this monologue, can I like reach out to Illy
Mm-hmm.
and have her write that we're fighting him to the lady?
Illy,
Since
quickly!
Since I'm in the room.
Yeah.
Still,
Well,
so
actually,
technically-
the familiar thing, it only works up to 100 feet. Even this room is longer than that.
Even what now?
The familiar
cut off.
connecting with them has a range that even if Illy
It
was
does.
where he is, like I believe it's 100 feet. So like
It
Illy
is.
is well beyond.
However, you guys have been able to connect weirdly with your familiars, or with Illy. Mare has still been able to connect freely with.
Last time we connected, I thought it was while we were still in that downstairs room.
It was.
It was, but I guess that so it is news to you that when Mare tries to, maybe I can still connect with Illy. You can, strangely.
I'm just gonna have Illy scribble on a paper that we're fighting. I forgot his name again. Diani.
Daiani.
He's a Death Rider.
Fighting Daiani, Death Rider. Help.
Need help.
I don't
We're
think they
just letting
can.
them know we're gonna kill another one.
No.
I like your confidence.
I will say, as he's talking, Muno does still have the wedding ring in his hand.
Okay.
He's just messing around with it.
It is Shawin's turn.
Oh, we're on.
Yeah.
1 second.
Muno, you are on
Shawin's
deck.
controller is writing down notes.
You're okay. Oh yes, you guys are.
All right.
Wait, whoops.
Oh, Shawin, why do you not have spells, man? Be useful. You're so slow. Stupid slithery plant-based creature.
What a stupid slithery plant-based creature. Wild.
How high up is the balcony?
30 feet.
If they move here. This thing moves to here.
So I'll just like put that up here so we have that for reference.
Longbow range is what? Oh, did it put freaking range down? I believe that should be in range, because longbow range is like 200 something feet, and that's only like 80, 90 feet away.
Yeah. Well, it's a large circle. That's what I. Yeah, yeah, you're fine.
Shawin is going to try to longbow main dude.
Okay. I do believe that is a non-magical weapon.
Yeah.
Does she have a
Nine.
weapon?
No, Shawin does not.
Okay.
9? Right?
What is that? A 9 does not hit, as it whizzes past him. It's not quite, not used to shooting at this angle.
And that's the end of Shawin's turn.
All right. As the arrow flies by, you see almost manifesting from his hand a longbow himself, as Diani draws back his longbow and speaks out. Very cute, but I'm not alive and haven't been for this long because I can't dodge a little arrow.
He hasn't been alive for this long?
It wasn't little, it was regular size, man.
It's a 17 or 14 hit.
Who?
Shawin, both of them.
I don't know Shawin's armor class. Give me a second. Because I think we put the armor on Shawin, but we've since taken it off. So leather armor is what, 11 plus dex?
Well, hold on. Let me look up.
Yeah, it's like.
Because I think their armor has been changed.
Leather armor is 11 plus dex.
Okay. Okay. The first one hits, but not the second one.
Okay.
AC's 15.
It's
Is the
9
first-
points of piercing damage.
Is it to the Echo or to Shawin?
It's from the one that shot the bow. So I guess Iskra was it from?
That would be Shawin themselves. I
Yeah.
don't know if they can make a bow attack from the Echo.
Probably not. No melee for sure. That'd be something on the roll. But so the first one hits, the second one just barely misses, and there's a slight hiss of disappointment. As Diani just to stay up there. It's to pace back and forth a little bit and looks over the balcony at the creature. As it is your turn, Muno. Creature below him, shadow below him. Looks to be eyeing up where everybody is and is thinking about something very obviously up there.
Fireball.
Mono's gonna like look at Diani and says, "Huh, no wonder why she didn't choose you." So she's 5, 10, and he's holding up the wedding ring too. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Shadowy figure is locking eyes on your movement, moving his head this time to watch you.
Guys, why do I have so few offensive spells?
Why do you have no super?
And I'm gonna. I was just reading it. Hold on. I keep forgetting my effects are in a different one. Everything's damaged. I'm gonna try to guiding bolt him.
Oh. Okay.
I'm scared. Any bolt. Oh!
Natural 20, that definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Nice.
So level 1, because I'm saving my level 2 for an oh shit moment.
Yeah.
Was that? I don't think it doubled. So
Let me
just
see.
yeah, it didn't double it. Yeah, it didn't. Yeah, it's regular 40. So the 32 damage then, radiant damage.
And that's doubled because he's an undead for 64 and he instant dies.
Yeah.
Diani had a lot of talk. No, Jesus Christ. How do you want to do this?
Yeah. It wasn't me that broke a boss fight.
Did I do it?
You did. Yes. With that amount of damage, Diani has a vulnerability.
So 64 damage off rip to Diani.
That's
so it doesn't
yeah,
feel
no.
right though.
He's down at the very least.
He's downed?
Yes, you got all his health.
Oh,
on top of you crit, doubled that damage, doubled again because of the vulnerability.
We're
you
only level
doubled.
3. 64 is kind of an insane amount of damage, Dicey.
Yeah.
That would instant kill any single one of us. If it didn't at least down most enemies, that'd be pretty significant.
As he's holding the ring, he just flings it up in the air and shoots a radiant energy through the ring and pings right back at him. In like
shot.
a shape of an in the shape of an eye.
The Re20 no scoped. No, you do exactly that.
This is how you
Diani. Yeah. Diani is
reanimation.
Is he what?
I'm assuming the thing he did for this corpse, did he reanimate it or?
Well, he created a shadow. It's different.
Something different. Yes, he
did.
He
I was wondering
created
if
a
he
shadow.
dropped concentration on that thing.
Yeah.
No, but unfortunately,
well,
no, it has been
yeah, I didn't expect to get this far.
I didn't think I would get this far. Yeah, very much is the case. As you,
do I have a bonus action? No. Yeah, that's
you
it.
shoot through Diani, and the shadow's still definitely moving. However, his body completely turns to a radiant ash and seems to vanish. You all can hear the sound of something dropping up there. Something metal drops up there.
This is
Yes,
what
that's how
Diana's
you.
voice completely dies out.
I guess that's how you
Um,
shit talk, Danny.
Yeah.
There's a forlorn look on
redid
his
it.
face as he watches the ring as you mentioned the fact he wasn't chosen. And he
Yes, because he's.
dies.
Paolo just said, no wonder why she didn't. No wonder why she didn't choose you, and then die.
Critical damage.
I'm just saying that so far, the Death Riders that we've killed have been Iskra backing away, taunting him with his bed companion as he fell on the ground to Tasha's hideous laughter 3 separate times in the fight, and one shot. These guys are not really living up to the name.
Well,
No, not at all.
2-0, I guess.
Don't worry,
I
Izzy.
don't know
You
why
won't
we
have to
didn't
worry about
kill
bad
them in that
rolls.
clearing. We definitely could have taken all 3 of them.
You guys go ahead. That's all I can do, folks. That's all,
All
folks.
right, Bear's on deck. Iskra, it is your turn. Is that
I
shadow?
had a plan, but it doesn't really matter anymore.
Even Muno's like, oh damn. But I didn't expect to. Oh,
What's the drop off of this railing? Would it be faster to go over the railing and fall down, or just run around? Oh, the one right in
the
front
drop
of
off of which
me.
railing?
Like if
That one's
Iskra hopped over this, would she take fall damage?
No, it's about like a little bit over 5 feet.
Okay, I'm
You
just
have to
gonna
take, I think it's 10
go.
feet for damage.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go over the railing then to save some movement.
Yeah. No.
Boing. Boing.
Guys, I have been waiting to use this spell for like 6 combats now. I'm gonna shatter. No, there's always people in the way of shatter.
Absolutely. Little
Um,
save.
it's a 10-foot radius sphere. It is a save. It is a dex. It's a Constitution saving throw, not dexterity. My bad.
Okay.
I didn't expect to get this far.
17?
Why does it have advantage?
Why is it at advantage? The 17 is the first one. It shouldn't have advantage. I don't know. I asked that too.
It saves. It still takes half damage though, unless is it? I mean, I know the answer to this question, but I have to ask it anyway. Is it made of stone, crystal, or metal? Is it an inorganic creature?
No.
I just have to ask, you know.
You had to ask, yeah.
You'd be remiss if I didn't ask. He takes 6 points of damage because he still takes half.
I was going to say, crashing boom. And strangely enough, with your knowledge of the spell, you know physical structures should be affected by this. But any bit of damage that starts to be done almost gets repaired instantly as the shatter takes effect.
Oh, it wouldn't
And everything.
damage the pillars and stuff.
It damages objects, doesn't it?
I guess it does, but I usually don't think of
It's
that
wood
as
and
being the
metal.
building. But that's fair. It would damage the
Regardless,
building.
any damage, it reverts pretty quickly. The creature screams as it is damaged, but it is still holding itself pretty together. Looking at you now, Iskra. The end of your
Excuse
turn?
me? No? I'm gonna cry, I guess? Why is it looking at me? But that's the end of my turn.
First one that attacked it. There, it is your turn.
Mayor.
I'm not sure what you want me to do, man.
Kill it. That's what I want you to do.
I don't think I can do that.
I have something to say after this battle. So Izzy knows I didn't do this on purpose.
Oh, are you kidding me?
We fought these before. We know they're immune to ice.
The shadows are. I
Well,
guess I could just say it. Dione wasn't resistant to cold. He was
Oh, the kids were
he
here.
could have been. Oh, he
One
could have been.
damage.
It does take that point of fire damage. Actually, oh no.
Oh,
Actually,
I'm running out of space. So
Does it kill it?
that firebolt. I'm so sorry, Izzy, but I just read through it again.
It's immune to fire?
Gets put out before it's
Oh.
not because it's immune to it.
Mm.
It's because it's resistant, and it did 1 point.
Take half of one. It has to
Half
take the one.
rounded up is 1.
Is it still?
Yeah, it has
This
to
is
take the
fair.
one.
It took 1 point of fire damage.
I don't think it necessarily has to, but if you're doing rounded up, one running,
Yeah.
one half,
Yes,
just
you're
0.5
right. No, I'm giving
rounds
Izzy
up
this.
becomes 1.
It's 1 point of damage as the fire does hit
Boss
a
is
little
dead.
bit.
It's not like it matters if it takes this 1 point of damage or not.
It does to Izzy. It does to me.
Mayor shrugs at the camera.
Breaking their claws at the end of
Fourth
the
wall.
turn.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Yeah. I'm so sorry, Izzy. This shadow is going to run, or not even run, but it starts to basically glide across the ground, over the stairs, and gets behind you, Iskra. As it's going to rake. Oh wow! It makes its attempt to rake its claws against you and fails. That's that
kind
one.
of just like ducks a little, and it's standing on stairs above her, and she's a lot shorter than most other combatants, and it's just like scratching at the air, and she's just out of reach.
It is a gross, like, air sucking sound from this creature as it misses. Muno, as you're up there, you're just still kind of baffled. You didn't expect
I'm like,
for that to happen of all things. Use a lot of talk.
I didn't expect to get this far. Hey, he should talk me, I should talk back. Apparently mine was a critical.
You see moving through and weaving through these bars up here, a shadow start darting.
Hey, you want some too? I one shot at your boss.
across the way there. I will say, probably, maybe not Iskra as much, but Shaw and Mare, you guys would also notice on the left side there is another shadow that
Why
does
wouldn't Iskra
appear.
notice?
You were dodging from another one, you know?
Yeah, but I'm not, like, bad at
Not blind.
seeing things.
No, you probably would notice, because the shadow does get pretty close.
Oh.
As it also weaves through very quickly. That is the end of their turn. Is it Shawan's?
Shawan.
Sorry, I'm taking notes.
Muno's up next as the boss has been murdered. Iskra is faster than the shadow.
At least it wasn't stars. It was Daisy this time.
Yeah, you know. Now Izzy, I gotta give you something.
Mare's here for emotional support.
There he is. I was like,
That's what all my character.
so
I
glad.
never do much in terms of combat.
Like this boss, maybe Izzy could get a final blow, and I could make up for all the ice-resistant creatures, and then got one shot by Muno.
Ice-resistant creatures have screwed me over just as much as Izzy.
Yeah, but Izzy's been rolling a lot poorer.
Here's the thing. I did not expect for that to happen.
I didn't either.
How much health did he have?
He had
Less
a
than
19
64?
to which one? I assume you're hitting the one that's in front, right? Yeah, 19 hits.
Yeah, I'm flanking.
Where'd it go? Yeah, no, he had 56 health. So
4 points of slashing damage with a non-magical weapon.
4 points of slashing do manage to cut through parts of the shadow. It continues to screech out, but is still standing. Does seem to be starting to weaken, though.
I guess
13 to hit.
13 does hit.
don't bring a cleric to an undead fight.
5 more points of slashing.
And with that second hit, the shadow dissipates in a breathy screech.
They will start moving.
All right, Muno, it is your turn. Iskra, you are on deck.
I kind of want to get to that ring.
Man, if only Dione started to like run like a normal person, he would have been saved. He would have been out of sight, maybe. No, he was just gonna chill up there.
I guess I'm gonna bonus action teleport with Misty Step.
Okay, yeah.
I have that spell.
Absolutely, you can.
Uh-huh.
I have that spell.
Forgot which way it was. I'll go right here. And then
Yeah, that's fine.
move my movement. 5.
Oh, you're moving away from it.
He dropped something. I want to go get the drop.
We can get it
Damn it.
after the fight. There's no.
Greed.
You're literally running away from people who are fighting still.
And then I have an action.
Don't
still.
worry. Just
It sucks, I don't have Sacred
fireballs as you're
Flame.
running backwards.
I don't have Sacred Flame. That's the sucky part, and I don't want to waste any more of my spell slots.
You can't. You Misty stepped.
Yeah. Produce flame, because I'm pretty sure they're immune to necrotic, so I'm not gonna toll the dead.
Oh, it's fine. They would never be immune to something.
No, but they're resistant to fire.
A 12 does hit.
Oh, it does.
Just hits.
It takes 3 points of fire damage.
Indeed it does. As the fire splashes against the creature, part of its darkness gets taken away, and it whips his head around to look at you. Is that the end of your turn, Muno?
Yep, I've done my action economy.
Niskra, it's your turn.
But yeah, Thurl, that was my plan, and just to try to move it this way, not towards you guys.
I'm gonna shatter again, because why not?
All right.
I can do it on the creature, and it's 10 feet, so it's not gonna hit the echo.
Okay. It's another Constitution save, right?
Yes.
The 21?
You seem to be using a step move.
I want to use this new spell.
9 points of 9 points of damage still.
Indeed. It is force damage, right?
No.
Okay.
No, it's shatter damage.
I'm
It's
looking.
thunder damage, is it?
Yes. No.
Yeah.
Yes, thunder damage.
Okay, cool.
No.
So
It's immune to thunder damage.
No.
It's
Yes.
half of 9.
5 points of damage.
Rounded up of 5 points.
Well, I wouldn't
of
have
damage.
shattered it if I knew it was resistant. The first one would have.
I will say that, yeah, because that was my bad.
That's a second level spell slot.
You also didn't. Yeah, that's fair. If you, I will let you to take that one if you want to. That was my bad on the first time, but also you just said shatter and I assumed force for some reason. But I was like, wait a second, is it thunder? As it's noise. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's thunder. Because I wouldn't have used a second level spell slot it was resistant to.
Yeah, because you roll manually, I don't see this spell or the damage type, so I didn't
That's
clock
right.
it.
Oh, it's because I don't have them like in my actual thing. I don't have like just click on them. I don't think.
Yeah, you're fine. You like rolling like that. That's okay. It just is
Uh,
important to say damage type for that reason.
I have fire, ice, and thunder, and apparently they're resistant to all of that. So you know what? They're not resistant to.
It's nuts.
I'm gonna throw a knife at them.
Dagger.
Is it a magical
It's valid.
dagger?
Yes,
No.
yes, it is.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, actually, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, if you're using Vivex dagger.
What's 4?
This is why Iskra is having
Kid 8.
8 does not hit. So the dagger clatters to the ground in the shadow, tilts its head a little confused. So what was just thrown at it?
Alright, that's the end of my turn. I gotta go pick that up, I guess.
Yep. Shadow's going to rush forward, make an attack at the shadow.
Does not hit.
Not shadow, echo. And 8 does not hit. That is the end of its turn.
Yay!
Mare, it's your turn.
Lightning. I don't want. It's gonna be.
Well, lightning's thunder, right?
No, it does lightning damage.
Oh, yeah, I forgot those two are different damage types.
Lightning does lightning damage.
Just the lightning is storms.
Yeah.
You know, I just, yeah, the rest of the time. It's fair. That's my bad. You were just alright.
Uh, um. I.
Are you okay?
No,
It's okay. I'm right there with you, Izzy.
I don't have a magic weapon. It's resistant to my spells.
I don't have a magic weapon anymore either. It's off in the distance on the floor.
It's on the stairs.
Yeah, I don't want to waste a spell slot to do guiding bolt again, so I'm stuck doing stuff they're gonna be resistant to.
We're gonna stand on the railing. And I guess I'm going to use Firebolt again. That doesn't hit.
An 8 does not hit.
Mare just stands back down from the railing and just starts walking into the room.
Wizards together strong.
The wizard that's left, the other wizard. Come at me, Shadow Man. I got you.
The end of your turn, Bear?
I don't have anything else.
Yeah, alright. The shadow, as you have taunted it with your fireball over there, Muno, suddenly snaps back and starts to weave its way very quickly through the railings again, past the little pot there and behind you. It looks like it's about to attack, but that is all of its movement as we go back to Shaman's
No.
turn.
No.
It's right behind you.
I don't want it to be there though.
Breathing down your neck, icy cold breath.
Oh, that hits. That's plus like 5.
You've learned the AC is 12. I don't feel bad telling you that.
Oh, I didn't. Lowest we've hit with is 13.
His Muno hit. It was Muno hit with a 12 last time. I
don't pay attention to what Muno does. Shawin is going to attack from the echo, not from their physical self, to try to get it to target the echo again.
Okay. Well, that does hit.
That's 9 points of damage.
Because it's from the echo, I believe it's magical, is what we said before.
I don't know. However you want to roll that. I would argue that it shouldn't be, because that is a little bit too powerful.
It's fair for lower levels too. That it just mimics whatever
Because you
thing is.
get
I'm gonna
that
put a note
third
here.
level, because I think when monks get their magical thing is much higher.
That's a
Yeah.
monk?
No, but I mean,
But
they're
monks do
monks.
get that their fists become magical weapons. So
Yeah.
it's not non-magical damage, so it's cut in half. But it does take the full damage. Well, not full. It takes half the damage as the scythe cuts through it, part of its body disappearing within the ether. And it seems to be locked onto the echo.
13 to hit, so that hits.
Mm-hmm.
Another 9 or 5 points of damage.
It takes both of that as its form starts to flicker. It seems to be holding on less and less, but looks very angry at the echo.
And then Unleash Incarnation, I believe I can do that. Yes. Yeah, I can. Okay. One more attack. 22.
22 hits, yeah.
7. So 4 points more damage.
4.
It is still there. Its hollowed eyes and mouth just stretching wide and open as it's gasping for air, but very much still targeted on the echo. Muno, it is your turn.
Something.
What do I do?
Cry.
It is
It is a free action.
It's always a free action to cry.
Not always. If you use it to garner sympathy, then it's a persuasion check.
I'm gonna.
Why are
These
they
things
attacking-
could hit.
That guy's
Why are
dead.
they what?
Which guy?
Oh, yeah. They are. Yeah. Dione is dead. They are still attacking.
I'm gonna
Unless that wasn't really
try
him.
my best. I'm gonna channel divinity, turn undead.
Okay. Believe that's a wisdom save, right?
Where the fuck is my problem? There it is.
DC 14.
The 12, it
It
fails.
fails. So a turn creature must spend its turn trying to move as far away from me as it can, and it can't willingly move in a space within 30 feet of you. It also can't take reactions.
If it is undead.
Alright. Well, good for you. It is indeed an undead, and so it is
Skip
is
shit up because
indeed.
I was so hoping. And for its action, it can use only dash action or try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving.
It immediately tries to run away from you, right?
No, it doesn't.
takes its
On its
reaction?
turn.
Okay, on its turn,
It
it's gonna try
can't
to run
use
away from you.
reactions.
Okay. As it seems to screech and be cowering in fear from you. The shadow snuck up behind you, and now it's scared of you.
You should move the other way, Dicey.
Oh, move more this way?
Yeah, because if you move to this side of it, you scare it back into everybody else's range.
Yeah.
Since it has to run opposite of you.
So I'll just move my entire movement by 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And that's it. That's all I can
Stop
do.
being greedy and get back here and help us in the fight.
You just said to move the other way, so it's
I
scared.
meant to, like, right here, so it would run away, and then they could still be part of the fight, not to just keep going towards Rob and Dione.
If I get
something to
to
turn
this
off all the
body, I'll be
shadows.
able to hit from anywhere. I have
Your turn,
range.
Bruno?
Yeah, that's it.
There's actually only 2
It's
people fighting right now.
I'm both of them.
I've done damage.
And the boss was one shot.
It's these right now. Like Ace has given up on actually fighting. They're just booking it to the loot.
Like, you guys got the shadows.
Well, I did shoot on this shadow though. It took damage. It's just I deal fire damage
Mhm.
or necrotic damage.
These
Oh,
things are...
boo-hoo!
Iskra, what are you doing? Your dagger is like right here on the floor.
If I had Unseen Servant prepared, I was gonna cast Unseen Servant in combat and make it retrieve the dagger for me.
That's really funny.
Where's the dagger?
It's right where that giant white dot is. Dagger.
Oh, pick
There you
it
go.
up.
You can see it. Alright, there you go. It's off.
And I'll throw it at him again.
Alright. Make your attack.
Does he take an opportunity attack? Because I do have to walk past him
If
up
you
here.
move past him, yes, he will.
Yeah, because in order to get the dagger, I have to walk along the top, right?
13 hit?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't think I have any AC. I think I've got -7 AC,
Okay.
actually.
Roll a d4 for me.
What do you mean, roll a d4?
As you walk past it, thinking it's distracted, it turns its attention to you for a moment, rakes its hand through you, and you feel a bit of your strength sap. Reduce your strength score
Oh,
by
no.
1.
Not your strength. But you're so strong.
Shawin hits the creature for doing that. Uh, 9 plus 5 is 13. Is 14.
Mm-hmm.
My bad.
14. That hits.
That's 9 down to 5 more points of damage.
Even as it tries to take some of your strength, gasping yell, you turn back, throw a dagger at it, and it vanishes. As the shadow is killed.
Shawin's got Sentinel, so if it attacks someone other than Shawin, they can just use the reaction to hit it.
Yeah.
Just hear like a distant, like clapping.
I'm out of
Job,
movement, but
guys.
I'll get to the other one in time. That's the end of my
Just letting you know, this can't do anything for a minute or until it takes damage. It literally has to take its action to move. So this thing is technically out of combat until we decide to kill it. For a minute.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Honestly,
scared of death.
I'll still technically in combat.
it still technically is in combat.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Do you guys want to play it out to see if it
Yes.
happens or so? Okay.
We're no quitters. It's this Izzy's
I am.
moment. They're gonna nat 20 and slaughter this creature.
Yeah, with my fire bolt. Is it resistant to just all forms of magic? Like,
No, because it wasn't resistant to force.
It's the only one that I
said elemental magic.
Yeah.
Force is not elemental.
I feel like thunder's
I
not
only-
elemental either.
You would think, but I mean, it's kind of like mixed with lightning, I guess. Sort of. D&D's weird with it.
Isn't the thunder and lightning damage the same?
Nope. For some reason, they
We
are
literally just had that discussion where I got picked on for saying they
I'm
were the
making
same.
fun of you.
Oh.
We did.
Actually, the condition that the reason it's doing that is because it's frightened of you, right?
It can still attack.
It is turned.
It is just turned undead. Yeah, that's a specific thing. Okay. It is not frightened. It is turned.
Most undeads can't be frightened, so it'd be a really useless spell if it specifically targeted undeads.
It'll be useful to channel divinity, yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, let's go. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I said that because
Right,
I'm
Mary,
out of
your
movement.
turn.
There's nothing in range.
So
There's
scaredy cat shadow about to start running your direction.
just
Sam, there's specifically
Here.
no words of frightened in the whole thing of turned undead.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's
I was
about
just,
90 feet away from you.
gonna start going through the fabric.
Oh, look at this. This is an interesting design.
No longer feel guilty of taking things now.
Mare's given up on combat completely. Just the hole's down on the ground. She's just like grabbing stuff and putting it in the hole.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
All right, cool. Uses its action to dash, right? It is running as
Yes.
far away from you as possible. As it zooms down the corridor, down the steps. It is indeed running away. That is the end of its turn. Shalwyn.
Oops. I didn't mean to do that.
Oh.
Sorry. I meant to hit something else.
It is Shalwyn's turn.
Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out what to do. They're so far away. But 5, 10. Shaman is slithering on over.
Darwin has Slytherin?
Yeah. And then they're gonna shoot a arrow.
Mm.
That doesn't
Alright,
hit.
go ahead.
Shawin's
Well.
bows aren't meant for you, Shawin.
Apparently not, yeah. Alright. Is that the end of Shalwyn's turn?
Yeah.
No,
They don't
it's
got
your turn.
multi-attack
Things
yet.
running away from you. You're just gonna dash up to...
I might as well just kill it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm in range. I have 120 feet
You
of
are.
range. Guiding bolt.
Because of the pillars and and everything in the angle, it will have some cover.
Okay, Dicey's gonna nat 20 and cover won't matter.
Don't say that!
Okay, so go ahead.
Dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
I told you to
Roll
get a
damage
20
as
and it
you
wouldn't matter.
thread the needle.
14 points of radiant damage.
As the shadow is running away from you, the arrow misses very sadly, and this shadow is sniped from off in the distance as Muno rethinks his decision to just run away from everything, and the shadow is obliterated. And
Why is there a turn on dead 9, right? In the turn order?
Because I was.
Oh,
gonna
it's
keep
a round.
it like it mattered. Yeah. With that though, you're free of combat as bears continue none the wiser that nothing's happening anymore. These are free.
Yeah, what do I add to my sheet? I just take everything. Thump, 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 thump.
You know, fair enough. If you're just literally taking everything, you can
We're gonna
add.
go inspect the body.
Okay, you can add like 20 to 30 different, like basically outfits. You have a whole bunch of travelers.
25
outfits.
travelers.
Shawin like peeks their.
It's like a traveler costume or something like that. But there is an actual thing for that, so just as long as it's travelers, I'll know what it is.
Shawin
Also,
peeks their head
that
in.
fight I was so scared about because it's deadly. It was supposed to be a very scary fight because if those things can hit, obviously you saw 2d6 damage is no joke. However, they can't fucking hit you because of my rolls. So you guys are safe.
Hey, they're safe from you too. Don't worry.
Shawin like pops in and tells, Mare that we're inspecting the body. Like, if Mare wants to keep looking through, they can, but they're just informed of what's going on.
Okay, yeah.
Mare looks
Hey, look at the
extremely
body.
dejected.
There,
She's
buddy.
just putting stuff in the hole.
That's rough, buddy.
Mare's gonna
Diane,
take the pillows and the blankets of the bed too.
They are very nice. So yeah, just have like a set of bedding inside there too. Just raiding.
What was
the whole place.
Diony's kit? Did he just summon the shadows, or did he have his own stuff?
So I won't fully say what Dione is, but it is a changed or an altered stat block that I made. that this creature doesn't usually have the vulnerability. However, because of something that I gave him, I thought that would help balance it out a little bit. On top of the fact that it could, those the draining attacks that could be real painful. Yeah, he can do that twice, so that's real spooky. But also, you find that are you putting up your magic stuff, Iskra, immediately? Like, hey, what's this before we touch it? Or are you just grabbing the cloak that's on the floor and the ring?
Would like to detect magic to see if any of it's magical, yes.
The cloak that is on the floor, that is like a black, tattered, heavy-looking cloak, is indeed magical, as well as the ring. That is a plain, dark steel ring.
Is this gotta be a cloak of protection? Like,
should we just, take a rest here?
No, I don't think so.
You hear Mare shout, "Can we take the mushrooms with us?"
No.
I'm gonna take the mushrooms with us.
No.
Mare's gonna start walking towards the room.
Mare, I'm pretty sure the mushrooms will die if you take them.
Mare's already walking to the room, so Mare doesn't hear you.
You're just... It's like...
Yeah.
I think... I mean, we're all doing fine. It's not like we get our spell slots back from a short rest anyway, so I think we can just put this stuff into...
In the hole?
Yeah, we'll put this stuff into Mare's hole, and then we can identify it after we talk about
Why
everything.
did you have to phrase it like that?
That's where we're putting it, is Mare's hole. It's literally the accurate description. There is nothing bad about saying it.
Also, because I was anticipating like a longer battle and stuff, and Thurl made me feel bad about it. You have this now, Muno. Enjoy. That's your spiritual weapon. It's custom. You can pull it out anytime. You should be able to move it.
Yes!
It's got some creepy, lovely little souls on it.
Yes! My spiritual weapon!
Anyways. Bear has gone the wrong direction, by the way. It is downstairs with the thing.
Yeah, I know.
Bear goes there, is like, wait a second. Has to walk back
That's the
downstairs.
library.
Oh, is it this one?
Nope,
No,
it's downstairs.
it's downstairs. This
is the second floor. This is the main floor level. Obviously, you guys are not here, but yeah.
Anyways, we'll go downstairs.
Why is Muno food?
I'm a snack.
Anyways, yes, you can go downstairs, or to the mushrooms. You guys can carefully pick up both.
Mare, we need you.
Should we just, take what we want now?
Well, didn't we do that already? Is there anything we haven't looted?
There's wine up here. If you
wine.
want the rugs in here, I guess.
Does there look to be any sort of really, really expensive fancy wine?
All of the wine here looks really fancy expensive.
And it could possibly be poisoned.
Mm-hmm. You don't
Does
know. Well,
any
you haven't checked these ones.
Does any look super, super like you drink that maybe
poisons.
once in your lifetime and unopened?
Hey, hold on. I can ritually cast detect a poison or disease.
Mare just grabs a blanket and just kind of tries and gets the mushrooms and all their ilk on a blanket and just carries them.
They do very, you mentioned trying to pick them up, and they all seem a little unsure. There's a bunch of whispers that trail down the group of mushrooms, but a few of them do seem enthusiastic about leaving this place. How?
I mean, they're mushrooms. They won't survive after you pick them.
I didn't think that you would... I didn't think about this. The possibility you would try to pick the sentient mushrooms to take along with you.
See, my thing is, if I can dig under and, chip away and just move the entirety of them in whatever bedding they're in, it's not picking them.
Yeah, but they're way too big for that.
If I ritually cast detect poison and disease, do you want to ritually cast at least one of the things?
Well,
At least the cloak?
that takes an hour. Does it take you an hour to ritually cast detect poison and
Oh.
disease?
No, it's just rituals usually take
10 minutes.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but it specifically says take an hour with the item, I believe.
Oh,
Let me. Oh, I can
I
double
didn't know.
check.
Yeah, I was like, you should double check. But you can, because they have like, there does seem to be some strange like dirt and stuff that is piled in the corner. You don't know if somebody put this here and like made these mushrooms. If where they came from, you're not quite sure. Neither do they really know. They just know that they were birthed here. So as you pick up all the dirt, I mean, you do take some of the system with you. A few of the other mushrooms do kind of seem to die off, but at least the main two that like to talk to each other the most and seem to be more sentient than the rest of them do seem to be okay and alive for
I'll
now.
go and like walk to the food place and find a decent sized bowl, put some like of the rotting food, and then make sure to put the dirt on top.
You guys are up there trying to figure out like what's poison and stuff, and you hear a very loud conversation that wanders from the left side of the mansion to the right as the mushrooms start to talk about they've never been outside of here. They don't know what sunlight is or if it will actually hurt them, and just anything and everything they start to talk about their bright new future as free mushrooms.
If sunlight
Very,
is
very great.
something that will hurt you, I have ways to cover you.
Oh, that's good. You know,
As
I
well as
didn't expect you to actually kill him. We've been in here for, I don't know, very long. Very, very long. I don't know really what days are. It'll be interesting to be out, to be free. We can tell you what knowledge we know. Maybe. I wonder how long we live for.
as long as you
Susan
want, I assume.
Perhaps.
You are mushrooms. I don't know if mushrooms expire.
What are you guys doing? Oh,
We're discussing.
I can tell.
All right.
What are you casting, you two?
Dicey's casting. Once we gather up all the stuff we want to check, Dicey's casting the detect poison, and I'm using that
I did
time.
realize it doesn't really. I have concentration on it for 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. While Dicey's ritual casting that, I want to ritual cast Identify on the ring.
On what? You got cut off.
The ring.
Okay, absolutely can. So you you cast the detect poisons and diseases, and all of these bottles of wine honestly look like they would be amazing. And like this is once in a lifetime kind of wine. Very decadent. There is like some have like a silver filigree on them. It looks to be like the top almost dipped in gold. You're pretty sure it's not actually, but also you're not too sure. They're very beautiful. Even some etchings on some of the glass. It is that they all look amazing. And there's only 3 of them that are unopened, and 2 of them are poisoned.
What kind of poison?
That is a good question.
Yeah. Also identify the kind of poisonous creatures, or disease in each case.
The 2 that are poisoned, are they the 2 of the 3 unopened ones, or 2 of the opened ones are poisoned?
It's one of the there's 4 total, 3 unopened. One of the opened one is indeed poisoned, and another one of the unopened one is poisoned.
I'll slip
But
does Muno want one?
Well, let's figure out what the type of poison are before we distribute.
Well, I was distributing just the unpoisoned one.
That's fair. But it is Midnight Tears. It is a powerful poison that has to be ingested, and there is no sudden there seems to be no effect until the stroke of midnight.
That's sick.
If it's not been neutralized before then, usually most people die of it.
That's something Akeley's would love.
But it is called Midnight Tears.
I do want a bottle of non-poison, and I kind of want the midnight tears.
All right.
Well, if you're taking 3 bottles, I
I'll
will take the better bottle of unpoisoned.
I was gonna
Yeah.
take the unopened bottle, because I don't want to take an open bottle of wine.
So
Well,
you're
the
gonna.
open.
There's 4.
Oh,
Yeah, there's one of them that is poisoned. There's one of them that's, or 2 of them are poisoned. There's 4 bottles in total. One of them
okay.
is opened. So you can take, if you want to take 2 of them, you can take one poisoned, one not, and then Iskra can take the other closed bottle of
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is
unpoisoned
because
Yeah.
you're taking 2, it's just one of them's poisoned.
Yeah.
So I should get the pick of the unpoisoned, and I'm telling DM because our characters can actually see and probably judge whichever one is the more expensive, better bottle of wine is Chris taking.
Okay, I'm just gonna put expensive bottle of wine.
Same. Yeah.
All right. So you guys do that, and what it got cut off on when you said you're looking at the ring, right? Okay, yeah, that's what you said. So, you do get the ring. If it'll let me do the thingy. That's why. Not all players. Oh God, it's dicey also, right? I think that's
Yes.
okay.
I can change my name to make it easier on you.
It's okay.
I'll change my name.
But it is a plain dark steel ring. It seems cool to the touch. You can read what it does, as it's called Diani's Sorrow.
Oh. I don't want this.
What does it do?
It kills you, is what it does.
Oh, can I read it?
Yeah.
You can. I was just gonna say I could read it out, but it has 4 charges. While attuned, you can use an action to expend 2 of the chargers and teleport to a spot you see within 30 feet of you, dim light or darkness. Additionally, when you make a melee attack, you add 1d4 necrotic damage to one attack that hits. The ring regains all expended charges daily at dawn. If you expend the ring's last charge, roll a d20. On a 1, the ring shatters and your shadow leaves your body, attempting to kill you or die trying. If it succeeds, another shadow does not rise from the host corpse.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. As long as you just don't use the last one.
Risk versus
All I'm
reward.
saying, there's 3 items, so we'll see what the rope and the robe is, but my bet ain't gonna be that I want the ring. I'm just telling you that now.
Are you looking at the rope right now too?
No, we don't have
Okay.
unless we actually took like a rest here. I think
I mean,
we're
Mayor's
leaving.
going around collecting the the things.
Well, how long
I mean,
does
to
it?
be honest, this manor, we kind of killed the big thing that was
Yeah,
making this manor bad.
yeah, but I mean, like we've got allies who are waiting on us, and we've
Yeah.
been gone for like a day and a half. So I don't. How long does it take Mayor to do what Mayor's doing?
Probably not like a full 30 minutes, but maybe like 20.
I'll do the robe too then, and I'll do the rope another time.
Okay.
Yeah, the rope.
The rope keeps. I told you this was gonna happen. We'll do this, and then don't worry. We'll get to the. We'll get to the other thing. The rope. We'll get to it. Don't worry.
On the 3rd day, the rope strangles the person who holds it.
Yeah.
Well, we'll do the rope tonight when we get settled in, but
Yeah. We'll do the. Don't worry. It'll happen. We'll do it.
The rope be the most powerful magical item in the world.
This dark shabby cloak is indeed a cloak of protection.
oh my gosh, I never would have called that one. No, but kidding. Don't hurt us.
I will take it away from you.
If you want, well, if you want Iskra, you can have the cloak of protection because Mare has the pearl power.
No, I have the pearl power.
Oh, never mind. We can give
And
it to Mare.
Yeah, Mare wanted the hole. That was the
Oh, yeah.
trade-off. Well, we'll see what the rope is, and then we'll have 3 magic items and 3 technically active party members for this fight. So we'll see how we divide the ring, robe, and rope.
Mhm.
So,
Dude, if only Dione had this adamantite armor.
Yeah. But that's why he was
He
going
would've
to be
survived.
a more fearsome foe. He would have if only he didn't get crit on. But sometimes shit happens, and it's mostly my bosses. They're never actually bosses.
But it wasn't
did not
me. You
expect the crit
leveled
there.
up.
Yeah. Also, yeah, you guys will level up on next long rest. Basically next session,
But
probably.
I guess
probably
it's
will.
time to make our way out of the mansion.
Where are you going to get out of the mansion?
Well,
Back to the front door. Hopefully.
Oh,
Mare, is the path back open?
can I check?
You're gonna go wander back there. Yeah, you can.
I
Let me
meant
double check.
just check iffy.
Oh,
Check their illy iffy. Check iffy.
do not misname my daughter like that.
just check iffy. Obviously.
I don't know who I'm thinking of.
But you-
I know Iffy's not the I don't know why I have the name Iffy in
Illy.
my head. I don't know what that's
What
from.
is Illy? I don't know either.
I'll set down the
do.
bowl of talking mushrooms, and kind of focus in.
It's a little hard to focus as they start to pester you, asking what you're doing, asking for details about your magic. That you look like you're focusing really hard. It must be a lot of effort to do this every single time. Just will not stop talking.
Mare does not get irritated or annoyed.
Yep. You are usually pretty good or have been trained at dealing through annoyances like this and are able to focus nonetheless. Manage to connect with Illy as you see a sudden sort of portal appear in front of Illy, or it looks like in a similar area of where you guys had first got taken away. That opens up as you connect to Illy. What are you doing through?
Is the lady still waiting there for us, given that, we've taken, it's been like 16, 17 hours since we went through?
She did say she was going to try, like, she was leaving. She did leave to
Okay.
try to figure out what the hell was happening. She wasn't just sitting there for fucking 24 hours, like, guys? Samara did some stuff to get there.
Is there anyone in the house currently?
Ellie does seem to be sitting on a table of some sort, or you do remember there was a table in that room, and is currently looking at Samara, who is talking to a very well-dressed other woman. You're not too sure who she is, who seems to be, she looks pretty upset, but is talking with Samara over something. I'm not sure.
Billy's gonna pull on Samara's, does she have sleeves?
She does. And she'll turn around and looks a little confused, but does kneel down for a second as she realizes you're probably taking control of Illy.
I point at the portal.
Samara nods. If this is you, Matt, I've have discovered a way to get you all back. I was going to go through, actually, and have my friend here keep this portal open. If you all are still there and you can make it back to the starting location, perhaps you could be free? It's good to know
Billy
you're
nods.
alive. And she smiles. Good. Well, I guess then this will stay open for longer, hopefully. We're not quite sure how long, so perhaps
Yeah.
hurry back as much quickly as you can.
Billy nods again.
She smiles and stands up. Very well then. and seems to sort of just be waiting. There's a slight shimmer, like a bluish energy that appears in her hands as she seems to help this other woman keep open this portal that you do notice is like built into the mirror that is in the room.
I go back to myself and grab my bowl of mushrooms and walk over back up to my pals and be like, they're waiting for us back at the basement. Samara has believes she's found a way to get us out.
All right. Let's
Well, we
head
should go.
back then.
All right, you guys start to head back through the dragon statues, then past that to the other starting room and back down the stairs to this original, very similar looking basement room where you do see at the back of the room is not a mirror or anything, but a massive portal that seems to have this red and purple energy. Almost looks like it's fighting off fire and seems to pulsate as it's trying to continue to stay open and then closes a little bit, but it keeps being pushed back open. And you see on the other side, indeed, the pale skin, elegant purple outfit of Samara with Illy currently standing next to her, and another woman you guys have not seen before. She is dressed, it looks like, in priestly robes of very dark blues and blacks, or some grays as well. And she does not look happy to be there. She is adorned in all sorts of rings and necklaces around her neck as well. Whatever symbol she seems to have seems to be hidden within the shawl thing that's around her neck as well. You do not recognize what god that might be? What do you mean?
Like, based off the color of her robes or anything, is that like, would I be like, all right, those are like the colors and vibe of this god? Like, would I be able to recognize who she's a
If
priest
anybody
of?
is proficient in religion, you can.
I asked the question.
Nah, Chief.
No.
I've got
I
a
guess
5 in religion.
you... You and Muno can make, at disadvantage, religion checks.
I'm just
Mary's
gonna humor you.
chatting with the mushrooms.
They do not stop the entire time.
Oh, natural 20!
Well, natural 20, indeed. That was a natural 20, but it unfortunately doesn't get to be used. 13 and 7, you're not quite sure. The 7, you can tell she's definitely of a maybe a more obscure deity, Ace. And that's what Muno can glean from that. Iskra, you're more confident that you've heard or seen these colors before, and something like about her it's almost like on the tip of your tongue of who she either follows or what this is about, but you cannot quite remember. As you guys hear the mushrooms consistently, they talk every room. They notice every little detail and ask as many questions as they can consistently. They
Muna's
don't
just gonna
seem
go
to
through the
breathe.
portal.
Yeah. As you do you will step through the portal, I assume.
Yep.
You step through the portal. I'm going to say let's go ahead and take a quick break so that way I can get some more water. And go to the restroom as you guys enter back through. There's a small little shivering sensation of coldness as you enter back through. And the room looks like it did before. You all wander through. The mushrooms seem to stay sentient as the portal closes behind you. And we'll get to the conversation when I get back.
I'm gonna also wander away real quick.
Doki doki.
Back.
Come back.
Ugh. Anything fun happen while I was gone?
No. It's been silent.
Dione came back to life and murders us all.
Oh, I could take it.
In a fight, right?
Yes, Iskra's gay. She doesn't like men.
That's true.
Okay, sorry about that. I'm back.
Welcome back.
I'm back.
Hello.
Hi. No one died, I'm glad.
I
I
was debating
died.
on breaking my jaw on this jawbreaker.
Oh!
Do it.
Yummy.
What are you, a coward?
No, don't. Maybe don't do that. Actually, that'd be cool if you didn't. That's what all the cool kids are doing these days. Not breaking their jaws.
Damn,
Cool
I
kid said
must
go
be
big, go
the
home.
most uncool person in the world. Cry.
All right then. I can't stop you if you do it. So I'll move you back over to Lunar Room.
See, we lived, guys.
Let's go.
Allegedly.
And allegedly.
I know I
Wow.
made this happen a little early, but I think it was worth it.
Yeah, it's not what I expected, but there was a possibility. Right, you all are through the portal, and Samara takes a deep breath out as the portal swirls closed behind you all, and you see a shattered mirror. It looks like a scorch mark and a bunch of ruins or something markings carved all around the broken glass along the wall and even partly on the mirror that look like they were roughly scratched in with some sort of a tool. And she looks over you all. Well, welcome back, I suppose. And Illy immediately runs up and hugs you there.
We're alive. Dione is not.
I pick up Illy in one arm and the mushroom bowl in another.
He looks at the mushroom bowl, a little confused, and then they both start to talk to her. Like, hi, hello, are you like us? Were you made sentient? And Illy looks from you to the bowl. Friend? Bowl, whatever, pot.
Mary smiles slightly, nods. Friend.
And they, you do get a confused look for a moment from Samara as well. She looks to the rest of you. I believe it was, you left Cookie as well, and Cookie is there, hops towards you.
No, Cookie
No.
is with Poppy.
Poppy.
Right, Cookie, it was Versa, I think, that you left out here, didn't you? Or was Cookie and Versa
I think
together?
Versa was with us because
Mm.
Versa was with me in the battle, and I tried to send Versa back through the. Remember, I kept using Versa to check
Oh,
for
yeah,
traps.
yeah. You did, yeah, that's right. Yeah, Versa was with you. It was Bap who's not with you guys.
Yeah, Bap's
would
at
be in that
the
room.
hotel.
That's, yeah. So Bap would probably still be there. But Samara smiles. Well, that's good news, I suppose. I'm assuming Dione wasn't good.
He's one of the Death Riders.
Oh,
We're now
Was.
killed 2/3 of them for you guys.
yes. I can't say that I'm surprised. One and two, they seem to have a lot of talk, but don't seem very hardy, I suppose.
Muno's like, Muno, he just a slight chuckle under his breath as he's still looking at the ring.
They're definitely more dangerous in their element, but it seems that when they don't have full control over the situation, things fall apart for them fast. They're more schemers than high action, I suppose.
So technically, me slightly looking over was a good thing.
Well, I guess it's good, and it kind of makes sense as we've sort of figured out they're working for something higher, so perhaps they're not used to working together or working organized at all. Why Dione is a different thing entirely, but perhaps we shouldn't go too much into this.
Time is it?
It's good. Oh, it
I was
is the
asking
next day,
DM.
about afternoon. Oh,
Like
it is
I
the next
wouldn't.
day.
But I just meant Iskra wouldn't have, like, judging by time since we woke up, like, afternoon or evening or morning type thing.
You assumed that it probably would have been later, or late afternoon is what it should be.
Okay.
And, if you do ask Samaro, she will answer.
No, I just basing off of my judgment of I do think it's definitely something we need to have a proper discussion about. But
Yes, it was curious to get you all back. Perhaps, well, let's. Currently, we are soon to go back to the Crimson Library, unless you really want to go back to the barracks, but I would prefer not to go out at the moment. We've sort of set up in Diani's manor, or at least I have, considering I can't exactly leave right now. It is the middle of the afternoon, the sun is up, and I chose to stay here.
oh
I just had a thought. This is not a Muno thought, but this is a dicey thought. What if we put her in the hole?
no, Dicey, you're so
Why do
right.
you want to?
Well, no, she doesn't have to breathe.
That's what I say. It was a dicey thought, not a Muno thought. I had to get it out. I had to.
Well, I sure if you would like to have, the more proper discussion now, we can, but I think when's the thing we were trying to get here ahead of, Sam? The event?
It is the 5th, is when whatever event is being. The invitation was at the Bandit.
Okay.
A note.
So I think tomorrow is whatever plan they had, if they are still going to try to enact it. So while we could act today, unless you think it's wise, we could also, take
Well,
the
more
after.
to that, I believe you all should rest for the day and perhaps get your measurements. Simon has found a interesting little invitation that he wasn't even privy to the knowledge of, considering his guard should be protecting the Count's manor a little bit more, but isn't. Again, more complicated.
Yeah,
And
that's
would like to have Simon and Oldia. He is back. He is safe. Help me with explaining everything. Oldia is upstairs, and I'm sure I can get someone to gather Simon if we want to stay here, or if you would rather wait and go off for the evening and
that.
come back at the Crimson Library at night, as works as well.
I was gonna suggest we call it a night and we meet back up in the morning. We could meet at the Crimson Library tonight if you prefer.
Very well. Before you go, though, I do suggest finding at least one fancy outfit to wear. Perhaps be going to a ball. Or some sort of a party. Maybe drab.
Muno looks. He has the look of dread on his face when he hears that.
Not only that, you should get 2 outfits, and I can help supply of some money, considering this would be almost a first official request from me as a sentinel to you to infiltrate. Sounds so dastardly, but it is sort of infiltrate whatever Count Nassaran's doing. This first event seems to be a private wake of some sort.
A bit too dangerous.
So, probably
+1.
something a little too dangerous to bring up. Did you say that out loud?
I kind of under her breath, but mutters it to herself. But it
Smart
probably
glances at you, but doesn't say anything. But so something nice for a noble's wake.
Do I have to wear
something
shoes?
else for a party. Probably not. I mean, you are a Haragon. I don't imagine so. Same with Sharwin. Don't imagine Sharwin needs to wear shoes on every one of her vines.
Do you know
Strange.
who's all going to be on the guest list?
Unfortunately, no, which is why me and Simon believe that this, although he is a little uncomfortable with it, is a necessary evil we must do. There's something going on, and it's clearly causing innocent people to be hurt. So you could be walking into who knows what. Could even be not nobles there at all.
Have you heard of, or do you know what happened to, or is still fine, and the name of the girl? You know,
Miss Moonglow.
yeah.
I'm assuming you guys say
Yeah.
her name. It's
Yeah,
Fury
yes.
Fury.
Moonglow.
Iskra says the name.
Oh,
I have bad name issues.
well, yeah, it's been a while since Eteria's gone by Moonglow. She is now Eteria Sildamaris, but yes, she is the now widowed wife of Zanril.
Because I think
Her name
Diani's
is
the one
Smith
that
is.
killed Sunrail.
Oh,
Dione had a fancy to.
Eteria?
Yep.
Which might play into what what is going on at the Count's place.
Also, Sam, you said the
Mhm.
page ends abruptly and the rest of the journal is filled with coded ledgers of some sort detailing names and the poisons. Is Count Nasari's name part of the detailing name?
Well,
Or
it also
Nilsarin is the current count, but Zanril is he. As far as you guys don't know, or as far as you know, was not a count, but at least was Nilsarin's
It's just
brother. But no,
yeah.
his name doesn't seem to be on there.
the
Okay.
Or none of the other names
the
that's more
thing
important.
was people who Diani did his little poison game with, and that's why the girl never had any poison with her name. It's just like a list of meetings and whether or not they
And
died.
he does mention, you assume now Count Nilsarin or Sildamaris, he does mention him, but doesn't seem to have drinking, like, or did any of the drinking games with him. He just knew him as an acquaintance.
Yeah, it seems to, like
Because
I
they
think
ran
it.
in the same circles.
Yeah.
Just wanted to double check and make sure.
It's very good, yeah. Very important.
Uh,
Hmm.
uh, where would you recommend to get these outfits?
Well, I mean, that depends on how much coin you have available and your personal preference of what you believe is appropriate for a wake for noble, but at the very least, something that looks like you paid way too much for it.
Uh,
Um,
is there a place you recommend getting or
What color do you
oh,
wear to awake?
White.
Usually dark colors. I would suggest a dark blue that is sort of Nasarin's colors. It's golden blue. Or anything to do with the stars and moons. As he is the Count of Lunarum, he tends to stick to a sort of theme, so that I can recommend.
but blue does not
Why
look
did
good
you
on
say
me.
white?
Oh, why did you what now?
Why did you say white?
What did I say? Why?
Because that's just no, that was just thorough being thorough.
Oh, no. No.
Don't tell them that.
But yeah,
But I do recommend thread and bobbin.
okay.
That is the place I usually get my stuff from, or at least the materials to make what I make.
Well,
Do you think it would be acceptable for me to make my own?
If you think you can make it within a day or so, well, a day for the wake, a few. I don't know. Well, the wake's today. Well, not today, sorry. Tomorrow.
I thought it was the 5th.
Is today not? Oh, no, it's not. Whoops, that's Sam's bad. No, she would have said it. It would be the 5th.
That's
So you
why
have
I
a day
said we
for
could
it. So
take
yeah.
the
Yeah,
afternoon off and
yeah.
meet in the
Yeah, yeah,
morning, is
yeah.
because we had tomorrow to plan.
Yeah, you have a 4th. It's on the 5th.
Before
So,
we leave the manor, I this is talking to the party. Um, we should figure out what the rope is and then how we want to pass out the magic items we recovered. Guys?
Yeah. I want to know what the rope is probably.
Just
yeah,
pure
but
silence.
just yeah. Obviously, you're going to do that.
Because I think once we leave the manor, we'll probably split up a little bit again, right?
I have to get the supplies, and I would like to.
Because we're meeting back up at the library in the morning, but until then, relax. So get
Tamara
our.
does ask, as you guys go, just for my reference, are you all wishing to go? We don't know if it's an event where you need one invitation and the whole group goes, or if everybody goes, so I will be forging some invitations.
I
Need to know
guess.
how many.
If someone needs stay behind, I can stay.
No, Shawan's gonna stay.
You don't need to have anyone stay. I can forge for everyone, but just need to know how many I am forging.
I assume we should all go.
Yeah,
Even
just didn't know if it wasn't your thing or anything.
should we go separately?
Well, that is up to you to decide on what is best.
We don't know if we can make one, like at least two, and the other can just act as a +1.
Well, I meant also beyond that, like for infiltrating the manor, would it be wise to re-enter as a group, even if we all have our own invitation,
Yeah.
or do we all enter individually so we can scatter out? But also, if one of us gets caught up in something, as long as they're like just kicked out and they'll be fine, the other three could still, you know, do their own thing because they wouldn't be related to the person who gets caught. But we'll
We can do
decide that
that.
later. I think that's probably something to discuss once we get, Simon and the other guy whose name Iskra remembers and I don't. And
Oh
we'll
dear.
discuss the plan tomorrow at the library.
I will. And do, thank this priestess here. Name not disclosed. She is the only reason that I put together what I did and called favor upon. And the priestess sort of nods, looking at you all.
I will hold
Mayor
up my hand
bows
to
or
like.
curtsies completely.
Mino does a bow as well.
Iskra
Many
What,
offers.
what do you do, Iskra?
I offer my hand to shake hers and say
Should
thank
I go
you.
stab her? Oh god, you're gonna shake her. That's interesting.
My special dagger didn't get any use this session. Hiya!
This is how I absorb your power.
That would be interesting, yeah. But she looks at your hand and just sort of nods at you, doesn't actually take it.
Are we
Yes,
diseased or
Just
something?
kind of shrugs and moves on.
it was powerful magic with a loophole to get around. Actual effort. It seemed to be a devil's specialty. My debt paid, though. May this be the last I see of you all. And she turns around and leaves.
I doubt it.
Tomorrow. So you doubt it would be the last you see of her? Or that she sees of you?
Yes.
Is that what you're saying? She glances behind her. Perhaps if you find me, you may earn my favor or something, but currently you have nothing I need. And walks up the stairs. And Samara looks at you. I don't know if you really want to be indebted to her. Be honest, she is one that I did have a favor with, but she is a high priestess of Andana. Which, for those of you that you probably would have heard of her name at least, because she is considered an evil goddess. Usually, not good people worship her, of the undead, persistence, and debts.
Yeah, cool.
It's not that bad.
Usually, not good people worship her. But she kind of shakes her head. But she was able to at least help me put together this was a devil's trick. Devils are not my expertise, and I doubt Dione was strong enough to create the demi-plane that he pulled you to. It was not very well built or stable either, which is why I could speak to you all with no real resistance, and Illy remained connected, although you weren't actually here. Strangely seemed to be close enough, as long as Illy sort of remained within the house. So, loophole indeed. It seemed strange. But regardless, hopefully it's gone, or at the very least, whatever creature created it can get rid of it now, and it's not just this uninhabited dimension where things can fester. Although I am a little worried you seem to have brought sentient creatures from it. And looks at you, Mayor, with the mushrooms, who immediately turn to her. Yes, hello, hi!
I
looks a
figured
little
it was
worried.
only fair they not be left alone.
I suppose, although
They have great knowledge.
well,
Stories
they are
told by other people who were there.
sentient. Do be careful. They're not myconoids. They're not actual. I don't think so. I don't really know
I heard.
what a child of a mushroom person looks like, I'll be honest, but
I have heard of awakened plants in my travels, so I was wondering if they could somehow be similar.
perhaps that would be something to study, for sure, if you intend to keep them around. Knowledge and, it seems, certain personalities, very talkative ones, which I will tell you. Little ones do try to not talk all the time. People that were not from your realm, I don't know how many people you spoke to, but they don't like when you talk so much. And it might be for your new friends' benefits if you keep certain things to yourselves. And they kind of whisper amongst themselves, and Merrick, you can hear the small conversation they have of like, do we really trust her? I don't know. But she might be right. Some people were kind of annoyed when we talk so much, and they start talking amongst themselves, little whispers. And Samara seems pleased they at least aren't as loud. Well, I will meet you all back at the Crimson Library then. You're good to do whatever you need to.
Appreciate it.
So,
I'll identify the rope.
yay.
Glad you all are alive.
Once you identify the rope, it just kills us all. That's the spell it needed.
You identify it, it is cursed. It comes alive and tries to
You
strangle each
can
and
even
every one of
identify curses.
you. Nope, you can't. However, this one lets you know it's a curse, so you feel more upset that you spent time to think about it.
Yeah.
It's a spite. It's a rope of spite. But no,
Perfect
so
for
you're
me to go.
actively doing that right now.
Yeah. Before we leave, I want to sort that out. And Dicey, didn't you have gems you were gonna sort out?
Yes, the mystery gems. I have 11 mystery
of them, I
gems.
think.
Yes.
Yep. Yoink. And those are the 11 mystery gems.
Ooh.
And
Shiny!
So
I have
you
so much to go through.
you do. You do see that it is a rope of entanglement.
Oh,
Jesus, Sheriff.
the rope is there. Let me see.
I cast Identify on the coin?
we already know what the coin is, but you can.
Do we know what my coin is?
Yeah.
I mean, do we know if they're different or the same?
Well, the coin said it's a set of 3. I don't think they're different.
Oh, that's fair.
If you're sitting down anyways, you definitely could spend the time if you want to
if you
just
want
kind of
to.
look it over, and you will learn. Yeah, it's the same packed coin if you can make it teleport to you, and it seems to be made as another key in this.
Rope of entanglement. Let's fucking go.
All right, so how do we want to split this? Because we've got rope of entanglement, we've got cloak of protection, and we've got the ring. I think
feel the
go ahead.
cloak should go to Iskra. Unless Iskra does not want the cloak.
The cloaks, I wouldn't mind the cloak. I was gonna say, I think we could give the ring to you, Mayor, because I think you're the only one without Shadow Step. Or do you have Misty Step, I mean?
I do not.
Because Muno and I both already had Misty Step, so that would give
Yeah.
you access to that. I mean, you gotta be careful not to do it twice in a day, or you risk the ring's negative side, but as long as you don't do that, it gives you at least a 1-a-day Misty Step that could be pretty useful.
I would appreciate having some way to move a bit faster.
And I think you sounded really excited to take the road. Dicey.
It would be pretty funny.
Well, because if Izzy's good with the ring, I'll take the cloak. That would
Yeah.
leave you the rope, so that would leave all of us done and happy, right?
Yeah.
So I think that works.
I'm just gonna get rid of the shard with the blood on it. I don't need it anymore.
Yeah, no. It's perfectly fine. Just like leave it here, yeah.
Do we want to split the gems up?
I'm just reorganizing my stuff.
I believe you
I
did
don't-
also. One of you found another gem. I don't know if I ever mentioned what.
Why do I have a jar of Griffin lard?
I have an onyx gem.
I have a citrine.
Yeah, I think we found other gems, but we already split the other gems
Yeah, okay.
amongst ourselves.
Guys, I have any clothes.
Did we take 3 gems each? And include Brooke in the transaction, because that would be 3 each, and then I would take 2, because I still have the sending stones, so I technically have more stuff.
Yeah.
Mm.
So who wants what from the gems?
I am not partial.
And do write down the names of the gems. I know it's annoying, but it does help.
Oh, that's
to
why I
identify how costly they
Oh,
are.
are the gems of different value?
I mean, you don't know what these ones are. Some of them might be or may not be.
Mayor would like a lapis if.
Samara. You're fancy.
Samara,
Do you
can
know if
tell
any of
us?
these gems are of different value?
You know what? Samara, where is your sheet? You know, I'll let her roll.
Can I also make a roll soon? Would
Well,
I know how?
I was gonna say also Iskra is, I mean, in her time she
It would
was,
make sense, honestly. You all could roll. I'll say you can do history or just straight intelligence.
Guidance. Oh, why?
Where the hell is her sheet?
I don't know shit about gems. I don't know why I had disadvantage. That's the one.
Gems are complicated, and sometimes you don't care.
I'm just looking at the pretty colors.
I care a little.
Yeah. Ask you to separate them.
Well, because if they have different values, then, if we just randomly split them and somebody ends up with the 3 high value gems and somebody else gets, 3 low value gems, that's a little mean.
So, unfortunately, no, Muno, you're not quite sure. However, the rest of you do acknowledge they all are fairly more common gems, so they're probably all the same lower worth.
Alright, that's good enough. Just split them.
I would like
Practically worth like 5,000, and definitely all lower quality than a diamond that our cleric has.
I do have a 300 gold diamond too, so.
Oh yeah, but
we're not taking that from you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm keeping that
That's
safe.
That is unrelated to the other loot. That is a party resource, and it is in your hand,
Yeah,
which
that's
is what
why I
makes it
moved
good.
the diamond all the way up because I have my things separated. Because if Sam looks on my sheet right now, she can see what I've done.
Yeah. All right. So,
I'm worried.
Izzy, what 3 do you want?
Oh, interesting.
Mara would like a lapis, the turquoise, and the blue quartz.
Sam, do you
I
see what I'm
see.
doing, right? You can see.
Yeah, I know. I'm starting to see this. Oh God.
Well, is there specific ones you want, Dicey?
What did you take, Izzy? How many are we taking each?
3.
3. Okay.
I took a lapis, turquoise, and the blue quartz.
Okay, I'll take an obsidian. Obsidian, and I'll take a tiger's eye.
All the rocks I took were blue.
They are.
And then I'll take long word road.
The
Yeah.
R1?
Yeah.
Rhodochrosite or something like that.
Yeah.
Which is a opaque light pink stone.
Then I'll grab the 2 I want and put the other 3 on worksheet.
Okay.
Judging on the time of day it is, would Poppy be at work yet?
She probably would be, yeah.
I'm gonna go get my measurements.
I'm gonna go get my bra.
Just say that shit so casually and out loud. Confident.
Iskra doesn't.
I would like my bra. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Just, oh.
What is Mare doing?
Mare's gonna go with Muno.
Okay. I'm assuming Shawan's gonna go back to BAP.
Probably, yes.
Yeah, I also... I'll get my measurements first. I'll go with you guys.
Yeah.
Is there... On our way there, I would like to keep an eye out for either a magic shop or a gems shop.
Yeah. You absolutely can go ahead.
Oh, Muno is before they all leave. Muno said, "Hey, I have something to ask Samara real quick. It has nothing to do with party stuff. It's just a personal question from me. You guys can go ahead. I'll meet you there."
Or we can
Mare
wait out
goes.
for you. I mean, just like outside the door if it's only been like 5 minutes. Because
Yeah.
if we stop somewhere on the way, you might miss us, and I guess we don't have to go together. But
Muno's gonna go back to Samara,
Absolutely
and
can.
I'll type out what he's gonna ask. So
Okay. Okay, but you can perception check because you're looking for. Are you looking for both a magic item and? As you would know, magic shop probably would be smoke and steel. That there is an enchantress there. Tsunami does do that, but you will kind of. She didn't have a much supply, and you don't know. She probably won't in a day, but she did offer to make you something if you had a request. You do know Tutley's Cauldron is a potion shop. But you can still look if there is a magic shop specifically and a gem shop. Since you're waiting, if you want to look at that or try to eavesdrop, then I mean, are you trying to be quiet about this at all?
yeah,
Mare
Okay.
looks disapprovingly.
well, I'm
at
not
Iskra.
like putting my ear like wandered out to the front. I'm just if I can hear it, but I'm not like putting my ear up to the door, super obviously listening in. So if Muno is doing it intentionally quietly, I probably don't even make a check because Iskra's not like trying. It's just if it was heard.
I already have ideas of what I could make. But given the time constraint, it has to be a bit simpler, but
Are you gonna, you think, get more fabric, or are you just getting measurements to save you time, or just going with us to go with us.
I probably will have to get more fabric because I don't think I have anything of darker blues and silvers and golds that would fit the requested, or not requested, but I don't want to stand out.
I think I just realized this. Diani's paying for our outfits.
It kind of is, yeah. Got
Did we
one shot.
actually get any money from the lady who offered us money?
the lady who what now?
Samara.
Yeah.
You guys didn't ask her. Didn't
want to be too rude
why would she
about
give
it.
you
I was
money?
just hoping she would. She said she would. I was kind of hoping she'd like up front, like offer it, like the actual money, like that I could just pocket it. But Iskra wrote
She did
past to
say she
her.
would give you money if you needed it
Yeah, but
for
I don't
the stuff.
need
So
it. I don't want to seem desperate and ask.
We should. I should have to check on Coco after our measurements.
Yeah. Well, after
I mean,
measurements, we're probably gonna split up. Sam, can I do the poppy
yes.
thing?
Yeah.
I'll send you. I'll DM you what I'm writing.
Hold on, Sam. With that.
Yeah. Okay. Thurl, since you're trying to listen in, go ahead. Let's see. You're not like you're just if you hear it, you're not actively
If
trying to listen in,
I
right?
don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to actively
So it'd be
listen
your
in.
passive perception. So with your passive perception, you do hear this conversation.
Oh.
And you do ask Muno, or do not ask, do hear Muno ask. Words are difficult sometimes.
here, if you want, I can mute or deafen real quick. So
you
I
you
guess
could
that's
just
fair,
not
yeah.
meta Gabriel. I'll trust you.
Mhm.
I mean,
I believe in you not to metagame.
yeah,
It's up. I mean, if you really want to, we can ping you afterwards, but you don't have to.
I like not knowing what's going on.
sound
Okay, well then we'll ping you. But you hear Minnow ask, "Will I have to give you my last name for the foraging, or can you make up a last name for me?" And Samara answers, "There's no names on the invite, so don't worry. There's no need for fake last names or names. Just the need for the seal to be right and the writing to be the same."
And Muna will just go, okay. Just wanted to double check. Thank you.
It's very fair and good to be thorough with these things.
Well, I have to go get my measurements now.
Good luck.
Oh, yeah. And Muna will walk out.
Yeah.
I sent you in the our D&D chat, Sam. The note.
Oh, okay. I was like, which one? I get to go look,
The
but
one with
it's
a
the right one
ping in
this
it.
time. Yeah.
It's always the right one. It's just sometimes I put it in general and sometimes I put it in campaign specific, okay? But it's not like I put it in the wrong campaign and sent you on a wild goose chase.
Yeah.
Mm.
Ready to get our clothes?
Correct.
All right. You two start to wander off. You're going to
I'm
Poppy's place, and Shawin's going
no,
to.
no. I'm sending the note. The idea is I'm going with them.
Okay.
I want to look for like a magic shop and gem shop on the way if they're okay with stopping in case we find, or even if they're not. I would like to go with them, and then if we pass it, I would stop.
Yeah.
The note is just saying, "Hey, Poppy, I might pop in later tonight if you're okay with it." And so I'm setting Verse to deliver
Yeah.
that, and then Poppy can write like, "Okay," or "Don't come to my place, freak," and Versa can bring the note
Don't
back.
come to my place.
But that's what the note is. But I'm going with them initially. But Shaman, I believe, is heading back because Bap is at the tavern.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds good.
But you said you wanted me to roll something to look for a gem shop or other magic-y shop.
Yes. Perception check for me.
Advantage?
For each check,
Is
if you're
anybody
looking for
helping?
both of them.
So you
Not
tell us
found.
to for a gem shop?
Gem shop, so I can sell the gems, and you guys can sell your gems if you want to, and a magic shop because I just want to peruse.
Yeah.
If you tell Marrowhope.
Yeah, Iskra bring it up because she wants to stop on the way to the seasoning. You said Smoke and Steel is the one we know is a magic-y place?
Is magic and has armor and
Okay.
weapons,
I
as
will
Tsunami is an enchantress.
I will visit there if I don't see something better on the way after before I head to Poppy's.
Okay.
But so you said good check for both.
Mhm.
I'm gonna roll gem first. No specific reason, just so that you know the order they're in.
Mhm. Gem first. Okay.
Yes, I got a
Okay.
10.
So with a 10, you don't find a full shop, but even just passing by where I assume you ask Samara where the place is to get tailored.
Yeah, I assume so. I mean, that's where we were heading. It'd be weird if we did it.
Just wander off. Yeah, but you do see 23 broke the streak. What?
I was increasing
Anyways,
by 4. 6, 10, 14. Should have been 18.
well, you do see a stall that looks to have some gems that they are selling. Called the sign that is leaning up against it. It says the Glitter Vault on it, and you do also notice within that the Full Moon Market, because you do have to pass it. You notice it looks like a stall. There doesn't seem to be a name immediately out front. That honestly, looking at it with a 23, could tell it looks a little bit shady. They do appear to have looks like magical items. And there is like a little sign that is hanging off a little crooked on the
They
stall itself that says
look.
magic items.
If they look shady, I'm gonna pass it up and just go to the Seal and Smith later.
The red X's are where the wolf meetings were for Shelwyn.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
Locations were. Mhm. But other than the kind of shady magic person that many people seem to be avoiding, is they even have a bit of a like a cloak on and everything. It looks like the shadiest place ever, or shadiest stall that is in the market currently. But the glitter vault does have looks like a halfling behind it if you're wanting to go up there.
I would. Is any party members going with me, or you guys continuing on without me?
Muno's not gonna go to the gem shop.
I have no intention in selling my gems.
Are you two going to wait for me, or am I being left behind?
We can wait.
Muno will go to the shady shop other stall.
The shady magic shop. All right.
Mare will cautiously follow. What was
What are you
that?
gasping?
I'm like, I could get a broom of flight. It's so worthless, but like, I'm a
What?
witch.
Yes, there is a broom. That we'll go to. You go to the glitter vault there. An older looking halfling woman greets you. She has these small spectacles on, and tight bun in her hair. And what are you? You selling all of your gems? You say anything? You walk up.
I would, walk up. Hello. Do you perchance purchase gems, or just, sell them?
Some. I don't have a lot of money, but I do.
I almost feel bad for the fact I'm going to try to rip her off. I won't rip her. I really wanted to take the stupid spell that made the trick value thing, okay?
Yeah, I know you did. Yeah.
I debated that so hard. I didn't. Well, I have some gems to sell, and just, what you're interested in and are willing to buy. I'd be happy
Very
to
well.
sell.
I
And
can look and appraise some of them. I am not made of money, despite having many gems, so I could probably only buy quite a few, but not many, depending on the quality. I don't want to give you less than what you deserve for your gems.
it's fair. It's only what you are willing to purchase, and I will show her the agate. I got a lapis, the onyx, and I'll also show her the bloodstone dice, which aren't gems, but maybe she'll be interested in.
Okay, the lapis, onyx, agate, and the bloodstone dice, right?
Yes.
Okay. So,
Oh, wait, Dicey. Can we back up like a minute before I talk to this lady while you're looking things up, Sam?
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You think Shady Magic Guy would be interested in snake parts? Or should I sell those somewhere else?
I will bring it up, and if they seem interested, I can get you, and then we'll.
Well, I meant I could just hand it to you, and then if he'll pay you a good price for it.
Sure. I
Um,
can. I have no qualms.
Snake birds.
Because just the money we get from it would just be split amongst the party anyway from killing the snake. So just
Yeah.
I would
I'll
give
keep
them.
that separate
Yeah,
with
it's
what I find.
I'll send the list in chat.
You seem happy.
I just figured since they're already going to the dude.
You will also keep that in mind. So you are offered a total of 170 gold pieces for all of the gems and the gem dice. And they are worth themselves 100 gold. She would appraise that. and tell you the agate and lapis are both 10 gold pieces, the onyx is 50, the blood dice is 100 total for
If
both of
she's
them.
willing to take all of it, I'm happy to sell her all of it. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
is she selling a orange gem of some sort?
She does appear to be selling some gems.
Well, does she have a nice bright orange gem of some nature?
The bright orange, there is like a transparent red. I'm trying just to see off her list if there's one that would be orange. Green, there is an opaque crimson. It's a coral gem, but not one. Let me see. There are more of them. Ah! No, not my dice. Hold on, having issues. So it does look like a topaz that is, it's fairly golden yellowish, but not like a bright orange gem specifically.
I'll just take the 170
There is like
gold
some
then.
amber, which is kind of like a watery, like, goldish.
If there's not one that's definitively nice and orange, I'll just take the 170 gold.
Okay. You can take the 170 gold from her, and she looks to put them in a velvet pouch of some sort, and there's a big smile on her face. Well, thank you. If there's anything else you need appraised or just wish to offer, I'll happily look at them.
Watch later. We're gonna walk past her. She's gonna sell those for double the price.
And she probably is because that's how they make money, but also she didn't scam me because, I mean,
Hey,
she
stop that.
doesn't
Hold on.
look like it. Sam has abandoned us. Quick, riot.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have the key from trash anymore. I can get rid of that. I used it.
Oh, the key that opens anything on a specific percentage?
Yeah, I opened
Yeah, you
something.
did it on accident?
Yep, cheated.
That none of us noticed until later?
Yep. My bad.
That checks out. To be fair, that got all of us.
Yeah. No, I mean nobody realized it until later. I wasn't trying to cheat. I would have re-rolled.
Yeah. But you can walk away there.
I strut.
And as you walk up, Muno, to the shady-looking individual, as you get closer, you can see
Oh, yeah.
it appears, appears to be a black dragonborn that is underneath that hood. You can see the large clawed hands as you approach, extend outwards. Mare, are you also approaching, or are you just letting Muno go alone?
No, I'm
Just
going
watching.
with Muno. I'm just staying
Okay.
behind Muno.
Okay, that makes sense. Now opens his arms and motions out in front of him. He says, welcome. Yes. Hello. Are you looking for pristine magic items? I promise I have many. We have this lovely hat here of vermin. Allows you to speak words to more of the seedier types of creatures. Frogs, bats, rats, those sorts. Or this is a hat of wizardry. Good for the more magically inclined folk. We also have a collection of wands if you're looking for them. Perhaps something to give your friend here more of a smile, and looks to Mare as he then motions to you, Muno.
Muno, hardens his eyes a little bit at his diss towards Mare. I'm here to sell some things if you're willing to take some more unconventional stuff.
Perhaps. What is it you're offering?
He's gonna show the scales,
Start
and
pulling
the
out
fangs, and the
fangs, the eye.
yeah,
She's just like,
yeah.
what the? Maybe. He kind of pokes some of the scales around with his own claw. Nods. They seem to be in pretty good condition. Fangs are useful for many things. The eye as well could sell to many magicians. Potion ingredients and the like. You want everything sold?
How much do you for the entire lot?
300 gold,
An
that
insight.
is.
I'm gonna insight check him.
Go ahead.
You give me a shady guy. I have to insight him.
It's very fair.
Okay. Oh, that's still 2U, but it's a
Yeah, but it's
16.
a 16. A 16 seems to be truthful. I mean, does look a bit shady. There's not like a clear, like, name of this place or anything. But seems to be telling the truth.
Matt, do you think 300 is good, especially with some of the damage we took in order to make sure this was pristine?
He looks past you at Mare.
Oh,
Mare, you
they're
wanted to also insight check him?
they're muted.
Oh, they're muted. Oh, well. You're on your own.
Shit.
Hey! Stop it!
Seems like you're getting attacked.
Yes, he's biting my books. He's biting the D&D books. I don't know what is his problem. He was biting my bed, which is why I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Hmm.
Anyways.
Seeing that we've, worked really hard to make sure those are intact and, they're fresh as well.
I see that,
Mind, bu-
yes.
mind bumping up just a little bit. Seeing that some of us needs to heal up a bit.
I'll mark down the price of one of my magic items.
I'll work with that.
So he
How,
has,
mu- how much will you mark it down? I want to know the value of it.
I'll mark it down by a third of the original price.
That sounds good enough for me. What's your name?
Who's asking?
Or someone I just want to know I can call you in this moment.
Kavesh.
Karvesh? Got it.
Mhm.
Yeah, can you spell that for me?
Yep.
Thank you. Muno.
Well, nice to meet you.
And he gets the 300 gold. I'm just gonna write down 300 GP just to hold off for the party.
Yeah.
There you go. And Muno's gonna take a look of all the wands and his kit, basically.
Okay. That makes a lot of sense. Let me double check here. So, the Hat of Wizardry, of which he explains, helps. It can just be used as a focus. Helps wizards focus a little bit more. And it does look like something perhaps Iskra would like, with it being a giant cone-shaped hat with some gold crescent moons and stars along it. And it says that it allows for certain wizards to even use magic that they aren't fully aware of. That in itself, with your little discount, is about 1,000 gold pieces. Very valuable. For this, the one where you can communicate with vermin, perhaps even call them to your aid, about 600 gold pieces. Then you have this Wand of Smiles, has a partner of the Wand of Scowls, allows you to sort of force someone to smile for a bit. And versely, it could be you can force someone to scowl for a while. Just a bit of harmless magic, both of those, 500 gold pieces each. Now, this one's a little more fun, the Wand of Pyrotechnics. See, few uses. It's harmless bursts of multicolored light. You can see within a distance some crackling noises. It's beautiful and again fun. That is 400 gold pieces. And lastly, the Wand of Conducting, usually a favorite of some bards. You can use it to create orchestral music, waving it round a little bit. That one is also 400 gold pieces.
Is Mare still here?
Mayor's still here.
Okay. Well, I don't know if you got that. We got 300 gold, and he's gonna mark down a third of the price of one of the magical items.
None of them sound particularly impressive.
They are, though. It takes a long time to create these items. They may seem trivial at first, but you'll be surprised what they can do. You force someone to scowl at the right time, and you can cause bunches of chaos. Or surprise somebody with some nice music. You could impress some nobles with it. And vermin are always useful. Lurking in the shadows, they tend to know things that common folk don't.
What kind of the hat of wizardry? What kind of additional magic would it give casters?
Well, it allows them to try to cast any low-level magic that they don't know. They have to have a bit of effort on their part, but they can. Essentially saying, you can try to cast any cantrip that you don't know
Whoa,
on the wizard spell list.
wizard.
That's actually pretty good because wizards have a lot of cantrips.
Iskra would probably appreciate that quite a bit, and even I wouldn't mind it.
How much you said for the hat?
That one is very useful, a little more so. Um, 1,000 gold pieces is what I marked it as. Even with a little bit of downsizing, you seem like honest folk. I'll say 800. It's marking it down quite a lot for the amount of time and magic it takes to create such an item.
And that's with the third taken off of it from
I
a discount?
assure you, it is.
Just double checking.
Insight check.
Go ahead.
I'm also insight checking. I don't insight shit, but Mary does.
So, yeah, he seems to be telling the truth, according to Muno. You can tell he's kind of upselling you, though, there. Like, kind of making it cost a little more.
I'm not quite sure I believe that you're telling the truth about how useful or impressive this hat is. What are the constraints on it?
Well, there's no other constraints I can think of. My partner created it. You can use it as a focus for spells. Casting any low-level spells as well. It's
Are you
good.
sure it's leveled spells? Is it leveled, or are they cantrips? Can it only be used once per day? Does it have
I'm not that well
charges?
versed with actual the words of magic. I know they are simple things that you don't have to be a proper learned wizard to know, or even magically inclined. So likely the cantrips.
I do
If
believe that makes a difference in price, then.
He takes a deep breath, looks over his items, puts both of his hands out on the stall. Fine. 500 gold pieces is the price it should be sold at. It is still a pretty valuable item.
was that so hard, just to be honest?
Yes, trying to make a
Hmm.
profit.
Um,
Hmm.
500, you say? Mono's gonna do.
Yes.
I only have 320 gold with 6 platinum. That's only 380. Mare.
I have 254 gold, including my.
I'll cover 300 and. Or I'll do the 320 and all you have to do is 180.
Are you sure?
Yes. It's gonna be a gift after all. And I'll just be fair if I front most of the cost.
Sam, I had a question about something. Is anyone?
I hand
Okay.
over the money to Muno, so that Muno may hand over the money.
He will take the money. It
And
looks like he does a quick counting as you speak. He seems to be listening.
I do appreciate, the attempt in lying to us. I do like a bit of chaos.
It usually works.
Mhm.
You're brighter than most folk here.
Well, I do appreciate good work. I was gonna say honest, but let's be honest here. And he gives a plat.
Like raises like a brow at you. What is this for?
I see you
Let's
just
just say
overpaid by like 500 gold. Don't tip him.
keep up the work. Plus, I have other things to sell. He does pat his shoulder, and there's like a light, like a more threatening type grab to his shoulder, and like a very tight-lipped smile that looks kind to outsiders, but in this moment between the two,
Yeah, he understands.
I hope to see you again. We might go for those wands next. And he says as he's walking away towards getting tailored.
He like cautiously like pokes the platinum, like touches it, thinks it's like a trap or something. Just
Nope, it's
nods.
real.
Very
Mare
well.
curtsies at him and also starts walking off with Muno.
Seems confused by the interaction. Definitely not what he expected when you walked up. Whoops. But does take it.
And now we have the hat.
Yes, the hat of wizardry.
I'll let
What are you? Who are you whining for?
It's a common
what my
magic item. It's worth like 80 gold, and they just spent 500 on it.
It's not worth 80 gold.
That's okay.
oh, it's gonna be with Mare because I'm not a wizard. But there's
You
a
just
reason why Muno did that.
just tipped a guy who ripped you off for 800 bucks.
No, there's a reason Muno does the things he does.
Are you? Hold on, actually, hold on. I'm gonna message you.
But Mare does have the hat. So now she has more spells to pick from to do damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait until they're resistant to whatever I pick.
You have to make an Arcana check, but technically, if it succeeds, you cast the spell. You still use the action, to do it, even if it does fail.
Now
and you can only use it
you have
once
a
per long
lot
rest.
more to pick from.
You have a one-use cantrip of yeah. Good luck. It does
So-
require attunement, but you do have it. You don't have a lot of attunement slots right now.
I've got
So
an
mine's-
evil brain.
That one. I thought you were talking about Simon Snake Belt. Anyways, sorry, that's confusing to you guys.
Well, I don't
He's
know.
teasing me about.
I do know about your type, but no, I'm.
So are we doing the 300 gold? Are we splitting it 3 ways or are we still doing the 4 ways?
We should do it 4 ways. Shawan is a member of the party.
Yeah. Okay, I just want to know how to do the math.
You can do math. Isn't it like, I don't know, 75 or something each?
Yep, 75 each.
But yeah, you should have access to the Art of Wizardry now.
We do have a surprising amount of. I may not even need to get cloth. I have quite a lot.
Yeah, but do you have enough to make a full outfit, or do you just have a lot of mismatched cloth?
Well, she does have this big thing of fabric too.
An artist does not need one canvas.
It's supposed to look professional.
Mhm.
Which
I'm
you seem to think
uh,
I am
Am I
constrained by.
confusing?
I'm not concerned about your skill at making something. I'm concerned that anything made, even with the greatest artistry that is a patchwork of different fabrics, is not up to the standard.
You'll see what I can make.
I don't like parties. I don't. But I know I kind of need to go.
Off to get sized, I suppose.
You sound so sure of yourself there. Okay, understood. You guys start to head a little bit past the full moon market, where it looks like sort of in the buildings. There is some residential houses nearby. It looks like a smaller, more humble shop. um, it's sort of nestled next to a house, and a large tree that shades it. And you see on a wooden sign out front, does indeed have the name. Yeah, now it has the name of a thread and bobbin. Sorry, I was pulling things up and looking at things. Okay, noted. Okay. You all head there, and when you, and I assume inside, or head inside, walk inside, whatever.
No, I want to get
Yeah.
measured outside.
I guess you could make that request if you
No.
really wanted to. It seems a bit strange, I won't lie.
No.
It's like, yes, I will let you size me. However, you will do it outside in full view of everyone. There's definitely some weirdos that would want that. I know. You walk in, and immediately there's a faint, like, herbal scent. You look around, there seems to be a slew of different clothing, as well as both different sizes and looks like they're neatly separated into stuff that like adventurers would wear, with, you know, the boots and matching sets, stuff on mannequins and the like. And in the very back, you see a small curved desk that looks like it's more so meant for maybe a child of some sort. And currently working with a sewing machine. Back turned to you, you see a looks like a kobold that does not seem to notice you guys walk in.
He's the last kobold we met we watched die.
Good evening.
The kobold jumps a little bit, and immediately you hear her hiss, and she shuts off the machine and she holds her finger. Ow! Hi! Okay, hold on. 1 moment. And she like scutters off into the back room. You hear a few crashing sounds. It doesn't even turn to look at you. There's some muttered sounds as she comes waddling back. She takes off this set of glasses. She's holding a small cloth to her finger. Yes, hello? Whoa. Hello. And just looks at the rest of you, a little intimidated. She sees everyone walking in. May I help you? This isn't... You're not going to try to steal from me, are you?
No.
Oh no.
It would be the
We're here to
third
get
time this
sized.
week. Oh!
Oh.
Who's
Oh.
been robbing you?
Good question. I don't know. It's
I'm
been
here
in the
to
middle of the
shop.
night.
I guess
Did
we
you
have
say
new
I'm here
people
to
to kill.
shop?
Yeah, I mean, like, Muno might be here to get size, but I'm just trying to get my actual clothes here, you know? Like,
Yes, I don't know. It's usually in the middle of the night, and some folk have seen different creatures leaving my home. They don't look like people. It's usually animals that are scurrying off with things. So I don't know if I can really complain to the guards if my security is so bad rats are stealing my clothes.
Hmm.
Regardless, fitting or buying, I guess absolutely I can help you. Who wishes to go first?
rollies?
Iskra, you're just buying, right?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna be fitted to buy. I assume that they're both the same step process, right? Like, we're getting custom things.
About it. Usually costs a little more for something custom made versus me just adjusting the size of certain clothes. Takes
Well,
longer to do.
if I look around, do I see two outfits that look reasonably my size that would work at a wake and then party?
At least. Yes, there's at least two. There is honestly, you could probably find more. Just at a quick glance, there's at least a few.
I will get a nice deep blue outfit for the party, and then not for the wake, and then a nice little party outfit, and get myself sized and checked out for that. But I don't need anything custom if those will work, as long as they're not like a kid party outfit. Like, it's not, oh, it's in
No.
your size, but it's clearly kids' clothes that could sort of be sized to Iskra.
No. It is 5 gold pieces for the fine one. Or for the fancy, sort of fancier one for you, and 2 gold pieces for the wake outfit. And you can tell me what you find, or I can tell you what you find if you really wish.
I will send you something another time. We won't be wearing them this
Yes,
session,
thank you.
so I don't have to fight with it right this second, I don't think.
And this kobold, as she's walking around with you, you do see she has very bright, almost grayish silver eyes, and a lighter. Some parts of her seem to get lighter and almost pink on her scales. Most of them are red, however. But on the others, you guys, are you looking for like the finest she can make? As she starts to size you, she does have like a little platform that she asks each of you to step on. Brings
Do
a
you
little
have
stool.
any clothes that are made from fabric that doesn't bother the skin?
Oh, yes. I usually only like things that are, well, I guess it depends if it's like an allergic thing or is
I
it
have
just you don't like scratchy?
sensory issue.
Oh, yes, of course. I definitely have a few options for those materials.
And she runs off to the back and brings like a small basket full of different fabrics that are they won't start to rub against your skin too much. And she starts to like explain through them various colors and everything.
How much for handcrafting?
Handcrafting, it depends. How soon are you needing all of these outfits?
I mean, I can buy the wake outfit and I can have her just make the other outfit.
So
Does
If you,
the when's the wake again?
we'll be on the 5th, so in 2 days.
Okay, and the actual event's gonna be during the night.
Yeah, for the wake, you guys assume the actual party and stuff. You guys haven't. Just we're told that there will be definitely a party afterwards. Whether
Okay.
it's the same day or whether it's another day, you honestly aren't sure. You didn't ask.
So, we assume at least I'm only gonna have one custom made outfit. It's for the 5th. I know it's a little short notice. It
it is, but I should be able to get it done as long as, well, everyone else doesn't need, like 5 individual pieces for everyone. I can get it done. This is the only work I really have at the moment.
and he'll say what he wants for the wake outfit. Do you have any fully made suits for that?
I do believe I do. I have a few options in the fabric that won't bother you. Sadly, not as many options. And she kind of runs off and sorts through quite a few things. You see her disappear within some of the just abundances of fabric and clothes, and comes out with a few options. One looks like a darker blue sort of suit, and there is. Oh, yeah. There does appear to be some sort of decorative, like silver pieces on it. It does look really nice. The other one is more of a palish green with a lot more of like blacks or dark gray colorings on it. That light green being more of an accent color. And for both of the things, I will ask only 20 gold pieces. That should be fine.
Do you have gold at all? Oh yeah, you
Yes.
got 75. I just
I
wanted to
also
make.
have platinum.
Oh yeah, you're rich. I forgot.
I also have gems I could sell too.
We're not getting rid of her gems. They're hers.
I'll take the darker blue. It will go with my hair a lot better than the
I
green.
do agree. Orange and
Oh,
dark
you're
blue, they tend
matching
to go
with
well
Isker.
together. Well,
And he'll give what he wants for his custom made suit to look like. Well, she takes his measurements.
Yeah,
It's not gonna be
she-
too complicated, just like a standard suit
Mhm.
with like some slight orange accents to it.
And she very actively listens to you, make sure to get the measurements right. She does. It's a little bit clumsy sometimes as she's throwing things over you because you are so much taller than her. She is only
Yes.
about like 2 feet 5 inches. She's very short.
Damn, Isker's taller than her.
Yes, he is very small.
But Muno's patient.
And for I'll get Shaw. I assume you guys just want to buy things for Shalwyn, or I can ask Brooke before. Jareth, stop biting the books. They are not tasty. Sorry. But I can ask Shawin or Brooke what they want to do for that, and then
Fitted or
Mare.
describing
they want. Mira's got a piece of parchment on the table and is like sketching out.
Yeah, you absolutely can do that. Whenever she gets done, eventually she comes over to you, and are you custom making or asking for me to custom make something, or just looking for something pre-made amongst things? Do you also have fabric sensory issues? I can obviously work with that too.
I was wondering if I could give you some ideas and you would work with me on making both Wake and the celebrations outfits separately, but with me actually working. I'm learning on how to actually get better at making my own clothes and using waver tools. And I seem like
Absolutely.
you would be a good teacher.
Oh, I don't know about a good teacher. I mean, I do make a lot of things, but it's sort of a fixation. I really enjoy making things, and when I'm not, I feel very sad and just not myself. So I just make a lot, and eventually I made enough to get the shop. But absolutely, if you're willing to work with me, that definitely cuts down, well, work. So, just including cost of materials and I guess some time of my time, I would just ask for 10 gold pieces. We can custom make 2 things together then.
Mayor nods and dishes out the 10 gold.
Yeah, Muno gives two plat.
Oh, 2 platinum to her.
Well,
She-
I'm assuming it's gonna be pay half now and then pay the other half when it's done.
Well, she said it's a total of 20 for you, 20 gold pieces.
Yeah.
So you can
So
still give her 2 platinum, but she will still act surprised as she doesn't see platinum very often. So just um yeah, big money. Okay. I'm gonna put this in a safe spot. Like takes it from you, like
Oh,
looks in
do
awe.
you have the area where these vermin come in and out of?
Areas that they come in at, not exactly. There's
Well,
quite a few
do you have
holes.
any specific fabrics they take or anything
They
they take?
usually take the most expensive ones, the silk, unfortunately.
Where are those at?
Well, they're in the back here, and we'll kind of motion you to follow as she waddles over to the door, opens it up, and shows you a small storage back room where appears to be many shelves that are lined with different like spools of thread. You can see the many colors of fabric that are all neatly labeled. It is very well organized in here. And she knows exactly where to go over to, where even if it is well organized, you can see what she's talking about as part of the roof. You can see the sun sort of outside of in one of the corners, and there does appear to be some of the walls have either cracks or the wood is just not fully together, that something could slip in. But she shows you a hefty like iron chest that she unlocks with a key that is on her hip. Opens it up, and there is a wide variety of silks and some it looks like different gems and stuff that is also in a small glass container. But she shows you. So that's where this is. I assume
Do they
they're
do they steal from you every night?
no, there seems to be no rhyme or reason. It just would be the third time. I guess fourth, I think. Um, you usually get in somehow. There's never like a break in, and then they just let themselves out as they unlock the front door. And I usually come back in, the door is open. And I'm very lucky that people don't just walk in and continue to rob more, honestly. But they don't. They just usually take the silk or will take
They're
some of the
walking out the
clothing,
front door.
usually, but not in a human form. They're animals. There's been, I believe, a deer someone has watched. Someone has also seen, just taking silk was a rat. And there was a
Mono's gonna
particularly big
look
bird.
towards Mare. Usually creatures don't unlock doors.
No. They do not.
And it's
It
where
sounds
there's only vermin or
not only there's
stealing. No,
I
he's trying
do
to hint at something.
I do
understand where you're pointing at. I just don't quite understand why he would be stealing silk and clothes.
I don't know either, but it might be that person or something else, or maybe a very overzealous druid.
Oh, perhaps. I'm not very well. I don't know a lot of magic and would prefer not
Well,
to be
well,
burdened.
Mare, since you're going to be here most of the time, you can keep an eye out.
Yes,
Yes,
that is true. That would
we
be
are
nice.
adventurers, if it is not obvious.
Well, when you handed me the two shiny platinum pieces, I put it together, yes. Usually, normal, common folk, even, well, I guess Samara has handed me a few platinums before, but she's about the
Oh,
only one who comes here.
she recommended this place to us.
Oh, well, that's very kind of her. I'll have to give her a discount or something when she comes back next. That's, well, I honestly never expected her to recommend me, but okay.
Well, you accommodate for people who have sensory issues, and you make very beautiful pieces. It's no wonder why she recommends you.
Oh, well, thank you. Oh, I don't think I ever gave you my name, did I? Most people, well, some people call me Petal, but I usually go by Nib, is what I prefer.
Nib or
I-
nip?
Nip. Oh, nib. I heard nip.
Nib.
Nip. Nib. I did say p instead of b.
It's like, well, my name is Muno.
Oh, it's nice to meet you, and I definitely appreciate all the patronage. It's just nice. Nice to have stuff to do. I usually don't get custom orders.
I am Mare. This is Illy. And I
Oh.
gestured
Illy
towards
bows towards her, and she seems. Nib looks pretty enamored seeing the moving doll-like creature. Just
this is
Oh.
Iskra. She seems to have
wandered off.
Well, Iskra left the store.
Yeah, just
Pile of
this is
that
Iskra. Crickets.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Well, because I still want to visit the magic shop, so I just once I got my order in and you guys were like getting more distracted talking to her, Iskra was like, "Good luck, guys." But because I mean it was already like afternoon, so I'm just like trying to get to the magic shop before it would close.
yeah. But you can still say the Haragon that was with you guys is Iskra.
Yeah.
And then Shalwyn obviously would introduce herself
Well,
as
Shalwyn
well.
went back to the tavern, so Shalwyn's not with
Oh
us.
yeah, Shalwyn's not even there yet. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So yeah, it would just be Muno and Mare.
I should go check on her Coco. I'll leave you to making the dresses.
Yes.
You both.
Well, good luck with whatever you're up to. And
I'm gonna need it.
Oh, don't get hurt if you can help it, I suppose. Yes, adventurers are very good at doing that.
Coco
Being hurt?
wouldn't hurt.
Or at least not on purpose.
Just need to make sure she didn't escape.
I'm sure there would be a building on fire if she did.
That's the least of my worries.
But
She
you
could have
can-
let out the entire stables as he walks out.
Be rather
Oh God.
expensive.
I have a pet to take care of. Fuck.
I also have the talking mushrooms with me still.
Oh God. I forgot about that. Yeah, just constant. They did thankfully listen a little bit to Samara, and they aren't as talkative. They do sometimes whisper to themselves, and because you, I assume, are holding them, you do hear and overhear their conversations. They have something to comment about basically every building, every tree, every little bit of grass they see. They mention how well lawns are kept, and do have opinions of people
consistently that they inform at least each other about.
What was their opinions on the snake oil guy?
Snake oil guy. They immediately didn't like him because he was super scary and talked amongst themselves about how much money he has stolen from people, including you both. And then they scolded each other on the fact they shouldn't be saying that they're being robbed, that you are being robbed.
You were.
And
Muno's gonna lead to go to Coco, and I'll take my leave then. You guys can continue on. 'Cause this, I think, is just gonna be role play in buying things.
yeah, for the most part.
Goodbye, guys.
Goodbye.
Have fun.
Good
Don't
luck.
die. Don't die. Muno's gonna die from Coco. Off screen.
Oh, wait a sec. It's okay. It'll be off-screen death. It's not real.
Bye.
Bye.
I mean, I know it's just roleplay, but how much roleplay do we want to do? Party stuff.
Yes. That's what I was. I'm first of all moving this so that way
I'm
we
still
know.
going through trying to figure out exactly what I want Mare to wear. So
That kind of works out then, and we will. I think we can end it there because you're just going for the.
Well, I was gonna say, do you want to discuss what I want to do with the magic shop now? Because that way you can
I
prep.
can plan it. Yeah, that's what I was gonna bug you on that.
Because so I don't actually want the cloak of protection.
Oh.
I don't have enough attunement slots, and a +1 is really nice, but Iskra shouldn't be a frontliner. Like I'm not that worried about my AC because if I'm being attacked, a 14 instead of a 13 is really not that much of a difference. It's going to still be a low AC, and I shouldn't be generally getting attacked anyway. So I was going to go see, because she said she would do custom orders, if I could potentially trade the cloak for a different uncommon magical item.
how do you have a 13? I have a 10.
Because it's 10 plus your dex.
Oh fuck.
I have a
What do you
12.
have that's I was gonna say, what do you have that's attunement slots? And then I realized it's because
The pearl.
you put the pearl, and then that would be your last slot. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think the pearl's my first slot, but yeah, I technically
Well,
have the slot.
Nightshade, I think is also a.
Is Nightshade
No, that's just a
attuned?
magic item. It's not. It's
Yeah.
not attunement.
Yeah, no, I don't. I think if something else came up, I would want, I don't want to lock that. I know I can change them out, but I figure there's more valuable stuff I could get in town, so I was just gonna trade that if she was willing.
Yeah.
And that's why I was asking, like, what rarity the belt was just.
I'm trying to figure that out. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I was looking at, like, the broom. I might get a witch broom. Because it is uncommon if she would be willing to do it.
She would be willing to trade to do it. I can tell you that now. So I guess just get to me almost anything that you decide. If you do want to trade, she will do it. Especially since you helped get her daughter back.
Yeah.
Tsunami
And
will
I
happily.
know it won't get to me right away. Iskra is prepared to wait a little bit on the item, but because I know the cloak's really good, but it's not that good for a mage because there's really, really powerful magic attunement items like the pearl and other stuff. And so long term, that slot's going to be more
Who's wearing
valuable.
Diony's Sorrow? Who had the ring?
Izzy has the ring.
Mary has the ring. Because that is a...
I don't think they've attuned yet.
Not yet, they've not.
Yeah, but they took the ring.
But that will be.
Right, I'm gonna end stream.
Yeah.